And we are back here, Indian fans, for another year of Venice High School football live streaming on Vibrant Aspect Media. Once again, and thanks to Francis Haynes and all his crew and a new crew, a lot of new crew, but nonetheless, we're going to put together another great product this year and getting everybody to see some great Venice High School football. To my right, my partner tonight, and to be a part of our announcing team for all year, Mr. Jeff Fulcher. And Jeff, thank you for being here tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for having me.
I'm going to give you a little intro. Jeff's been working with us with PA announcing and other things at Venice High School for a while now, and we've seen his growth and how he's doing stuff. So he's going to work with me on a few of the games this year.
Yes, sir.
And Jeff, tell me what else you do at USF these days.
At USF, I'm the spotter for the football teams, so I help out the PA and whatnot. And I'm also a baseball coach here at Venice High School. So just excited to give back however I can.
And this is how it starts. You know, a lot of people say like, gosh, you know, Venice, they got all these guys and they're all good at what they do and they do all stuff. It's really because we kind of just get you guys started on some stuff and you show some interest in it. And this is what we hope to do in regards to not just from a media perspective, but from the whole idea about Venice alumni and what Venice does here for the students as they leave and go other places, is to come back here and potentially do stuff with us.
Yes, sir.
And that's where you know, Jeff, you could be the next head baseball coach, you could be the next head booster club president, any of those different things. But it really takes you know, to get you involved now. And then this is a great opportunity for you to kind of stretch your wings a little.
Yeah. So I am very excited to be doing this with the great group of team that we have, and it'll be very successful because it has been successful.
And it's funny because we're all here. We all talk to each other like we haven't missed each other in 9 months. We all know each other, all back in the same spots. We're talking about how things are going and who lost weight and who had this and who did that. So it's all good. Anyway, we're excited about this. And another thing is we saw just now on the field the Venice Indians marching band making a little bit different pregame, I guess, show, you would say.
You know, these guys are always practicing. That's why they are so. This is one of the best bands I've ever seen.
Yeah. They listen, compared to where they were maybe 4 or 5 years ago, Mr. Wing has taken over, and you're now looking at least double, if not triple, the amount of participants with the band. So that's only going to make it sound better, look better, the whole deal. So that's a big kudos to them as well. We've been keeping an eye on them all year. With that, here we are. It's a Kickoff Classic. Kickoff Classic is like a pregame show, a preseason game, I should say, for you see in the NFL or whatever it may be. It doesn't count on the schedule, but it does count in your psyche of your team.
Count, yeah.
And so we're hopefully going to see a really good game tonight. The opponent tonight is Gadsden County. It's the school is located just west, a little north and west of Tallahassee. So they had a long trek down here.
Definitely a haul down here.
Well, at least we gave them some good weather.
Absolutely.
and we will talk about the weather because the weather is going to be spectacular tonight for an mid-August night. Normally you're concerned with thunderstorms or, you know, hydration and everything else. Now that they're still concerned about hydration, but this year, this game tonight is one of the best nights we've seen in a long time.
Not raining, not unbelievably hot.
Right.
So you can enjoy yourself while you're watching this football game.
Floridians know when it's ridiculously hot, and when we know when we get a break. And we're getting a break right now, so we're all enjoying this tonight for sure. And we know too because how we look out to the field, we have glass windows, and these glass windows normally fog up this time of the year, so they're not fogging up at all. So we are looking at a very clear picture of what we get to see. Coming up shortly here, we have the coin toss. Looks like the Gadsden County captains are number 1, Jeremiah Thomas, number 7. That would be Christian Barrett.
Number 11.
Number 11, that is Byron Jackson. And number 2, which is Jamari Stokes. So those are the captains, and when the Indians get out here, we'll get to announce the captains for them as well. Real quick, so Gadsden County 2A classification. We're back to the A classification.
Yes.
If you guys are anybody familiar with high school football in Florida, for 2 years they did a kind of experimental thing where they did a metro conference and a suburban conference thing.
Yeah, I don't think the coaches like that too.
No, and I don't think the players did either, because it seemed to sort of like you were sort of penalizing somebody because of where they were, and then you weren't getting as much of the opportunity that you thought you would see in the suburban side. So I would say For some, maybe a little bit of difference, but I don't think it really equated to what they were looking for. So going back to the old style, I think they're probably going to be more happy to make this work. But anyway, Gadsden County, again, we understand, and we don't know much because obviously this is a kickoff classic. We don't know what kind of, the team is, no stats this year yet, but they've got some players. I know that for sure.
Doing some scavenging on Twitter, their head coach's Twitter, I found they got a guy, Dalen Green. He's in the class of 2027, so that means he's a sophomore. This guy, he's the real deal. He's got offers from UCF, Duke, Louisville. That's just some of the big three there. So he's number 8, so he's definitely going to be a guy to look out for.
Okay.
Number 9, Bleachington. They got him down as an athlete. This guy plays both sides of the ball. So when you see an athlete on a guy's name, John,
here's the thing, Jeff. That means he's going to be playing free safety, wide receiver. He might be the punter.
He might be.
When you see these smaller schools, that you get a kid who's that kind of an athlete, and they put it down as that, he's a do-all kind of guy. So
absolutely.
You'd be surprised that happens.
And then Byron Jackson. He's a linebacker, class of 2025, so a senior, and he is committed to South Alabama. So they have some schools and guys on this team that will be interesting to watch.
I'll just kind of go back about last year's championships and everything else. The number 1 team in the state outside of the IMG or wherever it may be was Chaminade from Miami, and Chaminade was a 1S or 1M school, probably a 1A school now or and they're the highest ranked team in the state, and so the classification in some cases doesn't really even matter. Because you can get 22 really good players, and you put them out there and let them go out there and put them against your best 22 guys, and that's all they need, and they can win some ball games. That's for sure.
Yes.
All right, we got captains now for the Indians, and I'll see if I can't get through these two real quick. Number 14, that is Malachi Corbett. Number 16, we've got that is Levi Live-Oak. Then we've got number 20. That is Nico Maldonado, and number 46, that is Max Garza. So there's your captains for tonight's game for the Indians. I know, and we're talking about Kickoff Classic. I will tell you this too: any game that you play, it matters. It really does matter. And I know the coaches, talked to Coach Peacock on his coaches show on Tuesday night. He takes this as seriously as he takes the 6th, 7th, 8th game of the year. We do know that we've talked about this over the years, that first game you're always sort of working out some of the rust and got new players, new people doing some stuff. So you're going to have a little bit of an issue here. You might not be as finely tuned, but Coach Peacock always said the biggest improvement is from the first game to the second game, and that's normally how it works. So what you see tonight may not be the final product, but you'll see a big leap in far as improvement to next week.
And correct me if I'm wrong here, John, but this could also be a game to where kids are solidifying their starting spots.
You better believe it, because you know it is in summertime. You get these out there, and all of a sudden you got 2 guys that are competing to be the left guard, and they're 1A, 1B, absolutely. And the lights turn on, and 1B just knocks it out of the park, and that happens quite a bit. I will tell you this too: an important situation tonight for the Indians is going to be the quarterback situation. You have a new quarterback in Jace Nixon. And Jace is a senior transfer that came in to the Indians, and he's got to learn how to have that tempo. He played in the spring game, looked a little off that night. The speed of the game probably you can try to simulate it in practice, but it never really happens that way.
Yes.
And so I think he's going to have there'll be a little bit of rust. He'll be knocking off and trying to get used to his receivers.
Yeah.
Another new guy coming in is number 1, Winston Watkins. I've heard he's been doing spectacular stuff. Another transfer that came in from the First Baptist Academy down in Naples.
Okay.
And he was at IMG before that, so a talented athlete, 5-star guy in some of the rankings.
Wow.
Playing slot receiver, probably being an athlete kind of kid, and maybe play the defense as well. And of course, you've got the guys that come back from last year on the offensive side. You've got Ryan Matulovich, you've got Malachi Corbett, you've got Gator Wilder, you've got Macho Jones. So you got guys like that, Jackson Scott, and the O-line is really good. Here come the Indians. And always a good entry for the Indians. Somebody fell down.
I like the Sparks. The Sparks are a good touch there.
I'm going to say something. I asked for Sparks.
I love it.
I don't know if it was just me asking for Sparks, but because I saw it, they had a thing about University of Florida where we think these things on golly, pushed him up and shot him way out of here. We got to get those things. But that's a good fact. That's a good deal right there. It looks like the ROTC guys were involved with that, so they must have got some stuff, and they said, all right, you guys, you're responsible enough for us to do that for us.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. That'll look good later on.
Oh, perfect. When the game start at night and the lights are on, man.
So we missed the coin toss because we were jibber-jabbering. It looks like it's going to be the Indians that are going to be kicking off. Yes, they're kicking off. And Gadsden County Jaguars will be receiving. New kicker as well. We'll talk about him too. Top 3 kicker in the country. Bruno Royce. And so we're looking to see some great things from him. Kickoffs to the end zone, and you name it. So we're looking forward to that from him. Also want to make sure we mention the defense a little bit. Guys coming back. Coach called out Ben Zarkowitz at inside linebacker. So Eli Jones at defensive tackle. Shari Charles at defensive end. And then a new name, Ben Marsters. At inside linebacker, number 8. As well. And also Kenai Brantley at cornerback. So just look at some names to put out there.
Oh, yeah.
Keep an eye on everything, and we're getting ready to play some football.
Yes, sir. Spring has come and gone. Summer is on us. That means football. Best time of the year.
I put my glasses on, ready to do my stats. We're ready to go here. So that is Royce kicking off, and that ball is going to be middle of the end zone. Or no, hit the bottom of the fence. That's totally misjudged that one, but that's going to be a weapon right there when you can get it started at 20 every time. That's a great weapon.
Yeah. Venice faithful, get used to seeing that. You might see a lot of that this year.
So Gadsden County will come out first and 10 at the 20-yard line. Let's see who the quarterback looks like. It's going to be number 7. Christian Barrett. No, he's a receiver. I'm sorry. I thought he was
They have number 3 as the running back. So Kamarian Battles is the running back.
We'll figure it out here in a second. That Battles in the county.
Yes. Try to run up the middle, but maybe gained a yard. Maybe. Got stuffed. It looks like number 10. Number 10 might be the quarterback.
Gotcha. I think you're right. We'll see who clocked that thing up in the middle. Eli Jones along with Judson and Marsters.
Yeah, Judson's going to be a guy to watch for this year. He gained a yard, has some varsity starts under his belt, and he gets downfield and he will hit a person. And that's what coaches want out of their linebackers. They want to see them get downhill and make contact.
So 2nd and 8 from the 22-yard line. Flag on the play. Quick throw out to
Jeremiah Thomas. Looks like he was tripped up by 24, which is Tanner Root.
So it's going to be procedure against the Jaguars. And it is number 10 at quarterback. That's Landon Dougherty. So we'll keep an eye on him as well.
Some new faces, like you were saying, on the D-line. You got Brock Hupp is getting the start.
Yeah, he came over from the offensive line, and he did really well in spring, and they were just super high on him. And then Dylan Bryant is the other defensive end who's been that they thought was going to. He played a little last year, and they're high on him as well.
Nice.
So a loss of 5 on the play makes it 2nd and 13 for the Indians. Or sorry, for the Jaguars.
Preseason for everybody.
Yeah, I'll be calling Indians Jaguars or Jaguars Indians.
Absolutely.
Good throw out to the 25-yard and complete out to Thomas.
Another tackle by Tanner Root.
And Root will be all over the place, I promise you that.
Yeah, that was a nice little over-the-shoulder throw there that only his wide receiver could catch. That was very nice.
3rd and manageable from the 25-yard line, 3rd and 5. Quick setup, looking throw, and got this man open and caught. Down to the 35-yard line, 10-yard gain. That would be Barrett on the reception. First down, Jazz setup.
Yeah, that looked like just a little hook almost, just run out there.
A little soft. That's Kissfish up there, and he played just a little back on that one. Which I mean, I know you don't want to let you. The worst thing you don't want to do is give him a cheap one right early.
Yeah, absolutely not.
A little first down there for the Jaguars. Spot at the 35-yard line.
Their O-line looks like some big boys.
No, I saw them warming up, and they were some big boys.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can lean on the Indians a little bit.
In motion.
That's Thomas. And Bryant, along with number 15, and Borelli.
Yeah, that jet sweep there. They're probably looking to get a little bit more outside, but the Indians were able to get down the field and stuff them.
The Indian defense, the defensive line is going to have, they're athletic. I mean, they're big guys, but they're athletic.
Yes.
And so they're going to be chasing some guys. Then it's not, you're going to see plays downfield, especially with Shari Charles. And he can motor, and he'll run out of play from behind in an instant.
Yeah, these guys can get from sideline to sideline quick, which is always a great thing.
So 2nd and 9, we'll blitz on this one. Got outside of Bryant. Didn't look, I was holding, but they got him. Here's Marsden.
Fumble.
And
They're saying he's down.
But that's a great play by Marsden comes up, and he makes the hit on some play and causes the fumble, but it looks like something got outside of Bryant. Bounced right into Zarkovic's hands. Watch.
Oh, that might have been a fumble.
Right there. That should have been a fumble.
Unfortunately, there's no challenge flag.
Challenge flags.
Not yet.
It's funny because you want to say, oh, they could just look at it in high school.
Yeah.
So loss of 1 on the play, make it 3rd and 10. That was some good speed coming up from Marsden's on the inside linebacker position. They're already down. That one
Looks like they're lining up man to man down here. And sack.
Ball came out. So Rue made the sack. Marsters made the tackle on the second play there. So let's see what it is. Ball come out. It's out.
Yeah, the Indians brought the blitz, got to him. Looked like the quarterback freaked out a little bit.
So that's going to be a tough one. 24 made the tackle. And then 53 helped him. And then Rue made the tackle. Fumble caused. So it's a loss of, at the end of the day, it's a loss of 3. So 4th and 13.
Winston walking. Oh, wow.
And,
he barely got that punt off.
Just stay away. No, nobody's watching. Nobody. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the things you see too sometimes, especially if it's going to be
that punt off.
Smaller, right? So just stay away. No, nobody's watching. There we go. Okay. All right, so Indians get the ball with good field position at their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to watch this offense. This offense should bring a ton of firepower with the guys you named, Winston Watkins, with Ryan Matulovic. Those are just 2 wide receivers, and if I'm not mistaken, those 2 combined have like they're on the list for most receiving yards
in the history.
In the history, yeah.
On the carry, that's Wilder on the carry.
Here's this tempo offense we were
2nd and
talking
7
about.
at the Jaguar 48. Got here. Looks like no play. All right, here we go. Quarterback is Jace Nixon. Looking to throw. Quick throw out to Watkins.
Hammered.
Holds on the ball, tackled there by that 0. That is Devontae Roberts.
It's a little
3rd and 3.
Little slant route outside.
And hand off to Wilder, and he takes it up inside to the about 37-yard line, 1st down for the Indians.
What makes Wilder so good, John, is he is such a tough runner. When he gets hit, he keeps his feet moving, and he gains 2 or 3 extra yards. That's what makes him so good.
Ball's up to the 37-yard line, an 8-yard gain and a 1st down for the Indians. Nixon looking to throw, breaks a tackle, looking to throw deep. Again, breaks another tackle, and hustles his way down to the 30-yard line, gain of 7. That's one of those. That's an athletic move right there, but he's got to look downfield. Nixon looking to throw, breaks a tackle, and it's so deep. 2nd again, at the 30. And we got a timeout, Jaguars. And with that, we'll take our first timeout tonight. with 7:10 left in the first quarter. Your Indians are driving at 0-0 against the Gadsden County Jaguars. Be right back.
Indians 0, Jaguars 0.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has
And we're back here, 2nd down and 3. Handoff to Wilder, and he breaks up the
Found
middle.
the gap.
Tripped up by, looked like number 1, and his offensive lineman. They high-load him.
That was, wow. Watch number 78 on the O-line. Who was that? That was Evan Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer's the right guard.
Talk about finishing a block.
Nixon looking plenty of time. This is when you got to make a smart move. That's a tough one.
That's not very.
There's a penalty on the play too. So we got penalties. We got helmets off.
Helmets flying off.
We got interceptions. We got all kinds of stuff. We'll see what it comes out.
Multiple helmets.
Intercepted by Oaks.
That might be just one of those throws where you're scrambling, you're running towards the sideline, just throw it out of bounds.
And that's what I was saying before. You're holding, getting the play moving, but at some point in time, it just becomes a fire drill, and you've got to just get rid of it and be done with it. Absolutely. Throw it out of bounds, or throwing it back over the middle of the field is an absolute no-no.
Never a good thing.
That's not a good thing at all.
So it looks like it is going to be an interception.
Yep. So the penalty is declined. It was against the Indians, probably illegal man downfield.
Probably
It was. So the interception counts. Got that. So 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line, and we got a timeout for a water break. So Francis, if you want to go to the commercial break, we'll do that right here. 6:42 left in the quarter, 0-0.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
And we are back here at Venice High School, Powell Davis Stadium. It's 1st and 10, Jaguars at the at their own 33-yard line. Dougherty back at quarterback. Quick handoff, brought down by Dylan Bryant. That's number 3. That's Battles on the carry.
The Jaguars, they basically have everybody on the line. Their wide receivers are almost on the out of bounds line. It's just they are going to see if they can run it down your throat.
I've been telling you that they'll run it. They'll try to pop you with something deep. That's what they're going to do. They're going to and they want to run time off the clock. The Indians get the ball in the Indians' hands, and that's the best thing you can do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So let's give them 4 yards on the carry, making it 2nd and 6.
Here we go. It's the same.
37.
Lining up the same way. They're 2 wide receivers out, just loading up the
man on man.
The line.
Lean on him all night.
Gonna run up the middle.
Oh, good play.
And he found a gap.
That's number 4. That's Tristan Davis, and being run down by Judson. But a good one broke the tackle from Dylan Bryant and got down to inside the Indian 10-yard line. Right there, you see right there, broke that one tackle. Rue gets blocked, and all the pursuit of your safety's way up inside on that play. It's Tristan Davis. Judson came backside, run down by Judson. Actually, about a good 13-yard line.
The Jaguars O-line there just moved them. They moved them out of the way. They did their job. They gave their running back a hole, and he did what he's he's going to do.
So that's a 50-yard run and a first down for the Jaguars.
Lining up in the same formation. Handoff up the middle.
Bounced it that time, and that time it was nowhere to go. The 24 Tanner Rue on the tackle.
Handoff. At that time, the Indians defense was not going to let the O-line move them.
Got to win those battles if you're gonna win these games like this.
They say, you've heard it 1,000 times, John. You win the games in the trenches.
Absolutely.
And that's the honest truth there. Whoever's going to be the more physical team will more likely than not win the football.
Yes, no doubt. It's a 2nd and 10. Again, taking their time coming out of the huddle. There's a penalty flag. It's going to be a delay game. Unless they call a timeout.
Delay game.
Let's see if they get the timeout. It was pretty obvious they were going to get that one.
That far side referee has started running towards the chief here. Oh, they're going to give them the timeout. They're going to say they gave it to him.
We'll stay here for a little bit to do this timeout. Go back to the interception earlier. We didn't get a chance to talk too much about that. That's where we talked about in that first throw where there's got to be somebody open. If there's not, if you're going to run, then run. You know what I mean? It's good keeping your eyes downfield, but it starts to get a little messy when you're out there and you're looking around for somebody to come open, and then you throw back over the middle of the field, and here comes somebody backside and you get intercepted. I bet you see in high school that's probably 75% of the interceptions you're going to see are going to be something like that, where a broken play and somebody throws back across their body or whatever, and somebody steps in front of them.
Yeah, quarterbacks freak out. Let me throw it downfield.
If you're under control and you're 1st and 10. You can make it up on 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Handoff again up the middle. That was Davis, and that time it was Ashari Charles.
He just bounced off his block and got to the running back. And that's what you want to see from your defensive ends, getting off their block and making tackles.
It looks like Battles and Davis are going back and forth, taking turns in the backfield. Battles looks like Davis looks like the bigger of the two.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
So it's 3rd down, and let's call it 7 for Gadsden County.
Handoff up the middle.
That's Davis. That time it's Jones stepping on his back with help from Borelli and Marsters.
See if they're going to bring out the field goal team here. Handoff up the middle. Looking at their sideline, John, they are a two-way school. We talked about it. They don't have a ton of people over there. So, who knows? Their quarterback might be their kicker. We're going to find out.
Yeah,
maybe.
no. And they might even have a kicker. And a lot of times these schools, they'll go for 2 and they go for it on 4th down, especially when you're playing a team like Venice. Is 3 points going to help you? You're probably not thinking it's going to, but I can understand what they're thinking here.
So here it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
So 4th and 4 from the 7-yard line.
Lined up in the same formation. There we go. Just obliterated by Ashari there.
There was a flag and a delay game penalty before the play got off. But Ashari was right there. They were blowing the whistle dead, and he was looking for a slant. They kind of formationed him out a little bit. And that was number 7. That's the guy you're talking about. I don't know, was it Green? But he was lined up. You see, he had him sort of boxed out.
Obliterated by dead.
So a good throw would have scored on that one. So why are we not taking the ball 5 yards? There you go. All right, now they're making the move for 5 yards.
It looks like Winston Watkins is playing defense.
Playing D-back, yes. I heard he was going to play a little defense.
Yep.
So 4th and 9. Let's make it 4th and 9.
Our little marker over there is not doing too hot right now.
That's got not much happened. Throw. He's got his man number 1. That is Jeremiah Thomas for the touchdown. It looked like he overthrew him, and Thomas just went up and reached up and got him.
That was a nice play there by Thomas. Had to go up and catch that football.
So touchdown for Gadsden County. It's going to lead 6-0. Like I said, that's what you got to do in these games. You're going to come down here and play. You're not looking at the kick field goals. You're looking to score touchdowns, and that's exactly what the Jaguars did.
Absolutely.
Looking for a holder.
It looks like
for the kicker. We don't have a 42, so maybe we'll say it's from the 40. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be a straight-on kick. No, he's going to kick it, which is now conventional.
And he missed it. To the right, wide right.
No good.
No good.
This extra point is no good. Leaves it 6-0 with 3:28 left in the first quarter. We'll take a break real quick, come back and see if the Venice Indians can do something to get the ball back on this kickoff. Right back here on Vibrant Aspect Media after this message.
What does Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram and Venice High football have in common?
The perfect team and the perfect lineup.
Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram will always go the extra yard, so you can score big with the area's best selection and savings. So if you're looking for a championship vehicle lineup
and a dealership that tackles the competition,
visit Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram in Venice.
And if you're looking for a championship football lineup, check out the Venice High football team.
Who supports Venice High football? Douglas does.
We're back here at Powell Davis Stadium. It looks like number 42. I don't have a 42, but I'm going to say he might be Camacho. We'll see what it is, and then
expect a pooch here, possibly.
I would think so, yeah. And it's falling in a spot where what do we have here? Oh, maybe a false start on the Jaguars. I'll probably then they'll kick it again. Everybody's kind of stopped.
Legal formation, kicking team.
So let me ask you this, John. If you're Coach Peacock here and a team continues to pooch, do you move Winston Watkins up a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
I would do it at some point. I would just do it at some point if it's going to be the consistent. If you know he can't kick it any further, then yeah, I just put him up and put him at the fullback position. They even moved him up here right now. Yeah, because you get ball in his hands. Doesn't matter if it goes 10 yards to him or 30 yards to him.
Get the ball in his hands.
It's a positive. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
And of course, you got other guys that it's just not him. You know, I saw Gator Wilder first time he ever touched the ball in a kickoff. He ran it back 95 yards.
It looks like they got Macho Jones out there. Oh,
little kick there, and then Watkins gets it at about the 17-yard line, looking for some room and takes it up to the 35-yard line. It was a good catch. I'll give him that. Definitely a good catch. 18-yard return for Watkins.
35-yard line.
It's like he was tripped up by number 8.
Yep, that's Green.
That was Dalen Green.
And 22, Jaron Peterson.
Yes.
So 2 guys there. So
At Dalen Green, he was the wide receiver I was talking about earlier.
Yes.
With all those offers. So it looks like they've got him playing both sides of the ball. That might be their motto. They just have their best athletes playing both sides of the ball.
I would bet you're right. Watkins on the carry, tripped up by number 21. That is Dari Stokes on a 1-yard gain.
Both sides of the ball.
I would bet you. Second and 9. Just stepped it out. They didn't bite on the.
They were not fooled
on the motion the other way. There's Macho Jones on the carry. And Macho's gotten, you can see from his freshman to the sophomore year, he's gotten bigger and stronger. Wow. No doubt about it.
Absolute tough runner. The crowd loves that. The crowd, they got hyped for that.
So that's a 16-yard gain for Macho Jones on the first down for the Indians at the bigger and stronger 8-yard line.
Hey man, you love to see that. You love to see a guy running hard. Pass to him.
Good pass out to Macho. He stepped out of bounds, but he did, and he's still fighting for yardage.
Love it. Tackled by 2 guys.
So that's your theory's open. You throw it quick, get it out of your hand. Macho gained 5 yards. So that's a good play right there. So 2nd and 5 from the 43-yard line. Hand off to Jones, and he again running hard at the barrel, tripped up by somebody, but he's going to get the first down on that one.
His off. Oh, that guy.
Up the middle for a gain of 7 in a game of first down.
Number 12 is not feeling too good right now.
He got sick?
Yes.
Yeah, it happens.
And the ref saw it. The referee saw it.
So first and 10
They're
at
gonna
the 36.
They're gonna stop the game here, John.
Are they?
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to probably take a break to make sure everybody is feeling all right.
I think they're gonna try and clean it up somehow.
Oh.
I don't think they're gonna let them play with it on the field right there.
It could be a situation where you don't want somebody to fall.
Absolutely.
In, who knows what's going on? With that, we'll take a break right here, Francis, and we'll come back after they get the field cleaned up a little bit and see if the Indians can cash this drive in.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
And after a quick little cleanup, we're first and 10 Indians at the Jaguar 36-yard line. Handoff to Gator Wilder, and in the backfield, great play by the defensive line of the Jaguars. That's number 51, Jalen Dukes with a heck of a play.
Gator just got swallowed up right there.
You don't see Gator lose yardage.
No, you do not.
And that's a 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12. He definitely beat Dukes beat his blocker and was in the backfield. Nixon 2nd and 12. Throw behind Matulovic. Looked like they weren't on the same page.
Yeah,
on
it looks like a little miscommunication there.
So 3rd and 12.
That was almost intercepted too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta. I'm not saying interception leads to other things, but all of a sudden you're starting to get a little, that ball gets you're put a little tighter. You're not feeling it right. So hopefully he can unwind himself a little bit.
He needs to get himself a big play to play loose. He's playing not to. There he goes.
So he takes the ball, gets it up to the 30-yard line, give him an 8-yard gain. So it's 4th and 4. Good hit, good tackle by looks like number 8, and that is Dalen Green. That's the kid who's got going to South Alabama.
Absolutely. And that's what you want to see out of your quarterback. He goes through his reads. He doesn't see anything. He sees the field in front of him wide open. There's some grass to run.
Right.
He takes off.
Even a second earlier, he might have got the first down because he just kind of had that little hop step. Looking, throwing, and it is complete. Caught to Matulovic.
A little bit of an underthrow.
He's got it though. He got the first down. He's got gained 6 or 7 yards. 7-yard gain on that one.
Yeah, Nick's. I don't want to say he's playing. I don't want to say he's playing nervous, but it's first game.
Yeah, like I said, you have to expect it.
Yes,
absolutely. No matter who you're playing, it's your first game. With where it's live bullets in a long time.
So here we go. That's smart right there.
Yeah, I'm sure that there was somebody who got in his ear about that and was yelling about that too.
Absolutely.
So there's a flag on the upper part of the other side of the field. You got another player. Looks like he's holding him.
Number 12.
This 12 is not feeling it.
No,
so
he's not.
I can tell you.
There he goes.
Something kind of. I guess it's not funny. He's probably not feeling good. But are we doing 1st and 10 over again? What are we doing here? Yeah, it's penalty on the Indians. It's holding on the Indians on that play. So a 10-yard penalty for Venice. We'll make it 1st and 20 at the 33-yard line. Hold that thought on the number 12 getting 6 situation there. That is Watkins on the Wildcat carrying it up to the 30-yard line. Brought down number 25. That is Antonio Vasquez.
And when you have a guy like Winston Watkins on your team, you're going to try a bunch of different packages, a bunch of different formations. Get that ball into his hands.
Show him what's going on there. 99 for the Jaguars is not feeling good. That's Deshaun Saylor. So we'll take a quick break and come back here and hope sure Mr. Saylor is doing all right. Be right back.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash.
So 2nd and 17 after the injury timeout. Quick pitch or a pop pass to Winston Watkins.
Gained a couple yards there.
Yeah, so from the 30 down to about the 23-yard, 24, give him 6. Makes it 3rd and 11 from the 24-yard line at the Jaguars.
Third down and 10, Indians.
And that'll make it 7 yards. That always happens. Looks like 6 and it's 7. So it's 3rd and 10 from the 23. Nixon looking again, hesitating throw, and hits Matulovic that time, and touchdown, Ryan Matulovic. That's a good throw. You stepped up, hit him in stride, and there's nothing you can do to stop that. That's for sure.
That's what you want to see out of your quarterback there.
Well, we got a flag on the play. What's the flag? I didn't see the flag up there. So before we start cheering too much, see what comes of it. Nixon looking again, hesitating throw, and hits Matulovic that time, and touchdown, Ryan Matulovic. Touchdown is good. Looks like a personal foul, face mask against the Jaguars, which I'm not sure if it's enforced here or the kickoff. I'm not sure how that works, but Nixon keeps the touchdown. Good for Matulovic, that 3-yard touchdown pass. Touchdown, Ryan Matulovic.
The quarterback stepped up, hit Matulovic on the run, just looked away.
Yeah, actually, you just hit open guy right there, hit him in stride. That's what you want to see.
Now we get to see Royce.
Bruno Royce. Let's see how far he can kick it. I say he kicks it over over the fence to the flags.
Okay, I like
see
that.
where that leg is. See how far the kids go back to catch it for him too.
Oh,
low
bad
snap. He got it off, and it's good.
Almost.
Close enough.
Yeah, a leg like that doesn't come very often.
So 7-6 is the lead for the Venice Indians with 5.8 seconds left in the quarter. So we'll do a kickoff and then a timeout more than likely. So again, good answer. Mixed it up a little bit. Got Watkins involved, a quarterback. Yeah, I will say this to you. So you sometimes say like, well, the end result was a touchdown. First couple plays with Macho Jones going out there and running hard.
Running it in
that's a momentum builder right there. You come out there and you say, look at him, look what he's doing. You know, he's trying to break a tackle to gain 6 more inches. I'm not gonna give that up for him.
Absolutely.
So that definitely comes across in a positive way. So they are marking up the penalty, 15 yards here on the kickoff, which, you know, in this scenario where the guy kicks to the end zone, do you just kick it to the end zone and not show anything? But if this is a regular season game, you might be going onside here because you have you have an opportunity to, if you don't get it, they're still not going to get it. They get good field position, but not great field position.
And Coach Peacock, we've seen him. He will not hesitate.
He's not going to hesitate one bit, buddy. I'm going to promise you that. But I will say this too: the Jaguars got all their good athletes out there. So
absolutely.
I think the hands team is out there all the time for them. Looks like at least. So we'll see.
We'll see what Royce does here. Might kick it on the roof.
He's just going out to the end zone. That's fine. The kids in the in the half circle out there are going to have a great time with him kicking balls out.
Yes, they will.
Sure. So that's a touchback, 45-yard touchback, but that's still a touchback. And then now there's still 5.8 seconds on the clock. Gadsden County gets one play. The kids in the 20-yard line, and we'll be in the second quarter. I mean, defense so far has looked pretty good. One long run. I know Coach Shannon is not going to be, ecstatic about that, but nonetheless, I mean, that's, again, if you talk about rust, we're saying about offense. It's defense too, you know what I mean? Maybe you're not used to, a certain block or a certain way. Some things you got rushed, you got to knock off, and you didn't read the play right. So
yeah, they'll be. Coach Shannon will coach him up. They'll be ready.
Oh, we'll know if he's upset.
The whole stadium will know.
We'll know. Dougherty got the quarterback. Quick handoff to Battles.
Found himself another hole.
And he is running hard. Brought down by Kisevich. Now for a big gain and a first down.
Yeah, Kisevich upended it.
For the Jaguars up to the 34, so it's a 14-yard gain. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Is it not? Yeah, that's it. So your score, Indians 7, Jaguars 6. We'll take a commercial break, come back here and see what will take place on this, in the second quarter of this game. Be right back. And we're back here in the second quarter. Indians 7, Jaguars 6. First and 10 from their own 34-yard line. The Jaguars, and they are. I'm walking in closer a little. There are some big boys on that offensive line.
Yes, they are. Wow.
There's Battles again, following his blockers, and he's got some moves himself.
Yes, he does.
Finally run down by, looks like,
There was a lot of Indians over there.
Kisevich.
Battles is very shifty.
They're going to call a clip or block in the back. See when the play was going by. He kind of got behind him a little bit. Just didn't get his head out in front of him. So the run will count somewhat. I think that it'll be a first and probably 11. When it's all said and done.
Is that a spot foul, John?
It is a spot foul. Yeah. So spot. So it'll go back 15 yards. It should go back. No, it's going back 5.
So where are they? They're on the 43.
How's that a 5-yard penalty? See now.
Maybe it was a 15-yard.
So we'll see here. So that we'll give him 9 yards. Minus 5. So first and 1 at the 43.
You don't see that very often.
No. Dougherty back to pass, looking long, looking deep, going. And that's going to be, they're going to give it to a little hand gesturing there. That's number 7. That is Christian Barrett.
Yeah, they're letting the boys get handsy run down there.
No doubt about that. No, I mean, it was close. I mean, little jostling around. So he's got to give Kisevich the benefit of the doubt.
If you're the Jaguars, you're gonna think it's pass interference.
Yep.
If you're wearing green over here, you're not gonna think it's pass interference.
So 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line. We have another timeout for a little conference with the referees. I don't think it's going to take very long. Indians are coming back out. So we are.
I don't know what that was. John.
No, I don't know either. So it's a clock issue. Our coaches just got the message from the sidelines to move the clock back to 11:20, which they've done. We're back ready to go again.
So it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1. The Jaguars are going out there with a little different formation.
Yeah, a little bit more, little spread them out kind of look.
Oh, wow, that just a hard runner.
And he's got that. I mean, he's picking up his confidence as we go too. That's more Battles. He's spreading out. He's just finding a little space here and there, and just sliding right and left. And he's doing it.
Wow, that's just a hard run. Really. Luckily, Borelli was was there to catch up to him. Otherwise, that was going to be another touchdown.
So 1st and 10, Jaguars at the 20-yard line of the Indians.
Looks like it.
That was a 37-yard. They found a little something. You know, they could have just seen some sort of, you know, line stunt or something they're seeing, because it looks like he's just kind of going up the middle, and he's just hesitating, and he's hopping and finding a hole and getting behind a blocker. So
he's a very patient runner.
No doubt about that.
Very patient, which is not another good quality for a running back.
But I will tell you this, though, with that patience, when he makes his first cut, he's that top speed. So 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. This time it's Davis on the carry, and the big back running up the middle. Jones and Zarkowitz on the tackle.
You know, this is good for our for the Venice defensive line here.
Yeah.
They're going to have to figure out a way to make an adjustment and stop it, because until they stop it, the Jaguars are just going to keep running it up the middle.
Stop it. That's the deal.
Make the other team prove they can stop it. And so far, the Indians haven't been able to do that.
They found something.
Got something. And it's the same formation.
Barry back there with Davis in the backfield. Hand off to Davis. He gets a little hard. He gets a first down. Brought down by Marsters and Zarkowitz. 4-yard gain is the first down for the Jaguars at the 8-yard line.
No, even that run, John, he didn't get the 10, 11, 12 yards that he was getting. But if you get 4 yards this run, 4 yards next run, I mean, that's doing damage.
Listen, that, especially inside the 20-yard line, you know, red zone offense, you watch NFL on Sundays, you watch college football, man, they kill for 4 yards a carry.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, you get that, you do that stuff all night, you'll be putting TDs on the board easily. And there is Davis again.
There it is. Looks like the Indians were able to get off their blocks there.
Tripped up by, say, Judson on board. He's kind of came out there. Yeah, he kind of tripped him up. So it was Judson on the tackle. Ball's down to the 6, gain of 2. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. 9:32 left in the quarter. There's no rush. They don't need to be rushing.
And they haven't, I don't think they've thrown the ball yet in this drive, John. So
well, it's just a long pass that they could have been the passing.
Yes.
So that was about it. But that's 1st and 1. You're going to take a shot at it. Zarkowitz come in and fill in the hole that time.
Zarkowitz came downfield hard.
And that time they put Battles back in on that carry for a little more shiftiness out of him.
Battles up the middle for a short gain.
Don't be surprised if they try and throw a little inside slant here.
No, especially
like
to
previously.
At the wide side of the field, they went way wide,
yes.
and they had sort of like a play where they kind of were blocking out for on a rebound. So if that's a gain of 3, it'll be 3rd and 3, 3rd and goal.
Middle.
And that is down to about 2. Looked like that was Zarkowitz again with Jones and Bryant maybe in there as well. So they marked him up to gave him a yard. So he got a yard now. So it's 4th and goal from the 2. And Zarkowitz was on the track.
These long drives are tough for a defense. But this is where you're on your own 2-yard line. It's the 4th down. This is when you have to find something.
Absolutely right. So 4th and goal, we've got where it looks like Jones had to come up. He has maybe some blood on him or something. He's coming off the field. He has got a scratch or something. Hupp comes in his place.
You have to find a way to stop that.
Yes, no doubt. It looks like also in 51 on goal line defense, Aaron Campbell. He's also in there right now on the defensive line. So He must be showing well in practice. That he's got some time on the goal. There we go. 4th and goal from the 2. They split him way out. There's your guy way out to the right here.
Yes.
See what they come up with. No, looks like. Well, here's the deal. 4 rolled in, and we went forward. So we're gonna get who hit who first, or what's the deal? Because he didn't try to go in motion. He looked like he was gonna go forward. So see where they do. It's gonna be on the Indians. So
it's gonna be a first down. Oh wait.
No, it's only goal, so it's 1 yard penalty.
Okay.
To the goal. Sets up Jaguars 4th down and goal from the 1.5 yard line.
So Indians get a 1 yard penalty. Now it's 4th and goal from the 1. It looked to me like they were going to run a little power, like a little jumbo action where you got the lead blocker looked like it was going to be Davis, and maybe Battles or Doherty or somebody falling behind him. We'll see if that's the case.
What do you call that formation? Is that wing?
We call it that's sort of like that. So it's a little bit of that pistol, but it's a T formation, so the options. But it looks like they went motion last time. This time, oh gosh, right there, and he's going to fight his way to the goal and did not make it.
They found a way, John.
Shari Charles just came through it, and that was just Shari just showing off right there. That was just did not make it.
They found a way, John.
Shari Charles just helped these guys behind him. By Marsters. Great play, really. I mean, I think so. Shari Charles, great play by him.
That's one of your big-time players making big-time plays, and that's what you kind of expect out of him.
Yep, 100%.
When something's on the line, you're looking to that guy to make a play, make a difference.
No game, so the Indians get the ball 1st and 10 inside their 1 yard line. And they've got a timeout in Jaguars. It's their last timeout of the half. With that, we'll take a timeout with ourselves and we'll come back and see if the Indians can do something with this terrible field position. Be right back. Back here, 1st and 10 Indians at their own 1 yard line. Handoff to Wilder.
And he found himself a
might
hole.
be gone. You don't see Jamars get
you do not.
walked down too much, but that's a heck of a play by Jamars.
He was tackled by Devontae Roberts. Like you just said, John, not a lot of people are going to run him down.
No, his position gets that football. So 1st down for Jamars. Down too much.
And here's the tempo off, the famous Venice tempo offense. They just bust out a 29-yard run, and then they are hustling to the ball, getting ready to snap it.
So 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. There's Wilder again. Hit that time. He slipped and fell down for no gain.
Stumbles over right side for a short gain.
So 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 10, Indian.
See if they go back to the run again. Quick throw. That is Chifo on the catch. No, it's 11. That would be
Chifo.
Yeah, it's Chifo.
Chifo. And expect him to see some reps.
He's got the size, all the talent. He's got to get it up to speed.
Absolutely. Especially if teams are going to try and double cover a Winnie or Matulovic. I mean, Chifo is going to be.
Yeah, he can make plays. There's no doubt about it. So 3rd and 7. No, 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7. Matulovic in the catch and run, and 1st down Indians. Pushed out of bounds by number 7.
No, watching Matulovic these last 2 years, and even in this game, you see a lot of plays that are drawn up from Matulovic are the quick little run out, turn around, catch the football, and give him the football in space, because he is so fast and so twitchy that he makes guys miss.
And he's got pretty reliable hands, and he runs really clean routes.
Yes.
So all that being the case, the quarterback can trust that that's where it's going to be. That's a 10-yard penalty for the Indians. So
Third down and 17.
So third and 17 after the penalty, and that's just one of those things where that's the one where you go in at halftime and Coach Pete, if this drive is going where he might even be telling him right now.
What a break.
Yeah, that might be exactly what this timeout is here.
That's there would be no reason to be holding on that play, especially where they threw the penalty at. The flag was way away from the play. There'd be no reason for it. He's actually going to talk to the referee about it to see if he can get an explanation as to what the holding was, because there would be no reason to hold it unless you're just being lazy. And if that's the case, then you're going to get
you're going to get
rained out.
Yep.
You're going to be yelled at for sure. So 5:36 left in the half. 7-6 score. Again, maybe you weren't expecting the score, but I'm not surprised by the score in this one right now, because we're looking at a situation where, again, there's rust. There's been a couple. Everybody's taking a turn, making a kind of iffy play right now. Defense has made a couple iffy plays, some missed tackles, not maybe some assignments missed, and then a play like that where you're trying to go down and come out of a tough situation near your goal line, and now you're looking at a 3rd and 17. You had a first down in your back pocket.
It's a lot different than last year's Kickoff Classic.
Yes.
A lot different.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so then again, another thing right here. Do you look to throw it here, or do you just say, hey, man, let's see if Wilder can do something with his legs and make a play for us?
Peacock's got so many weapons.
See, when you get in that spot, you can't come out of it that way. You're just walking into the rush. Step up and make a throw.
Make a throw or run. If you go through all your reads and you don't see a guy.
So he's going to go right there, and he's going to walk right back into the
then you get hammered, and then you're just putting yourself in harm's way just to get blasted by somebody.
So ball is back to the 27, loss of 6. Makes it 4th and 23, and Royce is the punter, and he supposedly can. I haven't seen him punt yet, but he is something to watch as far as the punter is concerned too. Oh,
bad snap.
His head.
Oh, get it, Royce. Oh boy. I think the Jaguars got the football.
They did. So it was either going to be he's going to recover or they're going to recover. So they're right back to the 1-yard line. Unfortunately for Royce, that's a 26-yard loss for him on a running play.
Head for a big loss on the play.
Ooh, that's unfortunate there.
Covered by Jackson, Venice.
And of course, that's
1 yard
bad
line.
snap. And this is when you work it all out.
Gadsden County at the Venice.
So that's what happens. You got to. That's a tough one to swallow. And again, now the defensive coach is mad. The offensive coach is mad. So
that's just one of those.
Nobody can want to figure anybody. That's just a tough play.
Just unfortunate.
Let's see what they come up with. So 1st and goal at the Venice 1-yard line. And it is a run up the middle. Looks like
they stopped
touchdown. No, they got it down here. That's Battles on the carry for the 1-yard touchdown.
Well, we got one side referee calling a touchdown, and the other side referee is saying he's short.
I would tell you this: if they're going to go with somebody, they're going to go with the guy who said touchdown because he was on this side of it. So unless something they can say, somebody's definite about a knee being down or whatever.
Touchdown. Yep. Touchdown Jaguars.
So he just rolls off of it.
They stopped
touchdown. So 1-yard drive, but I guess you could say it was just the culmination of maybe the other drive. But I'm sure the coaches aren't thinking that way.
No, absolutely
turnover,
not.
And that was not a good situation. Referees are still conversing about something. Not quite sure. I would go for 2 here. After the last attempt at an extra point, I would no doubt be going for 2, and they are going for 2.
Yeah, it looks like what they're going to do.
So 2-point conversion coming up right here. That is Battles in the backfield with Doherty. You've got your wide guy. You got number 1 out here.
Yep.
And you got to split out on both sides. So you've got two guys that you can get hit a little slant with.
Slant, or they're going to run it up the middle.
Well, spread them out a little bit, right? That's not a bad idea. You spread them out a little bit, see if you can't find a crease, especially for as elusive as Battle's been in the first half.
Absolutely. He's giving the Indians tons of trouble. They are going to pass.
And there's the slant, and there's nobody there.
And he was hammered. Landon Marsters absolutely laid him out.
Cody's pass incomplete.
No one picked him up.
Right in the chest.
No good.
Keeps it at 12-7.
County 12.
Gadsden County. We'll take a quick break, come back, and see if the Indians can match what the Jaguars just did. Touchdown on the board. Be right back.
Setting the precedent.
Back, and here comes the kickoff. Pooch kick down to, that is, he's not getting a number.
John Ford.
Ford takes it up to the 30-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the return.
Ford on the return. Brought down by Green.
That was just another pooch. Just try and keep it out of Winston's hands.
No doubt.
Now let's see what the Indians can do here to
So the ball is going to be marked at right around the 30-yard line. Again, another sort of delay here. I'm not sure what the delay is. We went water break. So there's a water break right now, but Indians are going to come out here pretty shortly, I'm sure.
I think it's your turn.
Looks like Macho Jones is going to take a turn running back. He's heading back into the huddle. And I do like the platooning of the running back.
Me too.
The continuation of last year's formations that they did or substitutions. You had Alvin Johnson and you had Gator Wilder going back and forth. And this year it'll be Macho Jones and Gator Wilder. I think it just bodes well for the preservation of both running backs.
Keeps your legs fresh.
And everybody's fresh, and and the idea too is that you're developing repetition for the younger guy as well. So,
and it's not like when Macho goes and he's a sophomore that you're getting any worse. Yeah, I mean, they're both very, very talented runners.
If you went through the 3 running backs from last year's team, which is Macho Jones was a freshman, Alvin Johnson was a senior, and Gator Wilder was a junior. Different styles for sure, but you looked at it, but there wasn't one style was like, well, I'm only going to get 5 yards to carry. It was just how they ran. Alvin was a bit of a slasher, one cut guy.
Yep.
Kind of feel that he had games where he had 70-yard runs and whatnot. Gator Wilder's kind of got that sort of that where he can sort of jump cut and do that and then pick up speed. And looks like Macho's found his way.
Just gonna punch you.
And he's coming at you hard and running hard. And his frame's bigger than 2 of them, a little taller. So we'll see how it works out for him.
I heard Peacock on the coaches show. He said that Macho reminds him a lot of DJ Esco.
Yes, that's DJ Esco. As I say, that's what. And DJ was he got bigger and bigger as every season went by. A little pass back to Winnie Watkins, and Winnie's got some room and making a move right there and down. That's a nice play right there. That was a bit of an elaborate sort of tunnel screen, and Winnie was wide open for that.
And what you like to see about that is we're watching the replay here. Watch all the blockers getting down. Well, look at the O-line getting downfield here. And even the other wide receivers are putting blocks on their guys, which you love to see.
Making a move right there. First down. That's a nice play right there. That was Joe Jones on the carry. We'll give him 1 yard on the carry. So it's 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Irving Jones over left side for a gain of 1, brought down by Paramore. 2nd down and 9, Indians.
So 2nd and 9. Nixon with a quick throw again to Watkins. That time wasn't a Thomas with 8. Broke a tackle.
And he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Nice blocking. That was Kulich down there blocking for him. That was a nice play.
And the flashing lights with that.
So 37-yard touchdown for Winnie Watkins from Jace Nixon.
And that was really nice to see. He caught the football, little hook route.
Right here. So
Works a tackle, and he's
hands are getting right. That was Kulich down there blocking for him. That was a nice play. What is going on here?
Well, looks like there's a flag.
So they called the holding until it was holding on the play. So after all that, nobody says.
Oh, me and you were going on and on about what a great play it was. And psych.
I mean, are they just doing it like in a private room and coming out and letting us know there's a penalty? So a 7-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 2.
Hand off to Macho.
2nd and 2. 3rd and 2. Or 2nd and 2.
Hand off to Jones.
Stokes. 3rd down and 1 Indians.
So no gain on that one. So 3rd down and 2 from the 30-yard line.
So what was it? What did they call holding?
Holding on Matulovic because it was downfield.
That was a QB keeper there that just went nowhere.
Nixon on the carry. They're giving him 1, so it'll be 4th and 1.
Brought down immediately by McNeil.
And if you come away with nothing here, that is a big letdown.
I mean, a 4th down. I mean, everyone knows 4th down. Peacock is a going for it machine.
Yeah.
But with a kicker like Royce, he's got more options to play with here. But it looks like he's going to go for it.
On a 1-yarder, he's all day on this. And there's Macho.
There he is.
Again, good running right there. He's trying to keep. He's keeping his pad level as he's going downfield. That's a nice run.
Irving Jones.
It's pretty impressive for that.
Gain of 8. Brought down by Robert.
8-yard gain up to the 21-yard line.
First down.
Nixon going to throw. And has Matulovic stayed in bounds. Back to where he started, so he's up to about the 16-yard line.
There's another one of
Gain
those
of
little
5.
hook routes.
Yep.
The Matulovic special.
Nixon going to throw.
Well, get his defender off of him and make a move.
Stayed in bounds. Back to where he started, so he's up to
Matulovic for a gain of 6. Brought down by Green. 2nd and 4 Indians.
So it's 2nd and 5 here. Nixon hands off to Macho Jones. Up to about the 12-yard line. That time number 8. That's our South Alabama guy, Dalen Green. Nixon on that tackle. And looks like
Irving
something's
Jones
coming out.
over the right side for a gain of 4. Brought down by Green.
Going to the first down. They get
Pickup is
5.
enough for a first.
That's nice.
First
down.
down.
Nice run there.
Venice.
So down to the 11-yard line.
Pass to
Looking. Not sure what that play was there. There was nobody where he was looking to them. When he went back to his right.
pass to.
Looks
Like his first and second read was wow.
And see, and they were looking for the ball to come out of his hand quicker than it did, and it just didn't. So 1:43 left in the half.
A quick hello to all the people tuning in.
You just
tonight.
read my mind. Got an update. We've got quite a few folks out there watching the game tonight. To all of you, thank you very much. We appreciate you watching, and let everybody know where you can watch Venice High School football. Vibrant Aspect Media. Pass it along. Get on social media. Let everybody know where to go for some great high school football. Gator Wilder on the field. Gets the ball. Scoots up inside the 10-yard line.
Another tough run. Looks like a gain of 4.
I'm going to give him, I would say maybe 3 down to 8. So we'll give him 3. Call it 2nd and 7 from the 8-yard line. Gets the ball. Scoots up inside.
3rd and 7. Another handoff to Wilder.
And that one is
another flag. Flag on the field.
Let's see what we got here.
Looks like he made it to the 2-yard line.
He might have got the first down.
Yeah.
So that's where I think we're getting at right there. Not sure what the penalty is. Ref is coming out back here to make the call. and it's going to be coming backwards. It's holding against the Indians.
10 yards.
So another holding penalty makes it now.
Right there. It looks like number 26.
Yeah, that would be fun. Let's see. So it goes all the way back to the 19-yard line.
And those are killer.
So it's 3rd and 16. Nixon looking, hesitating, looking to go again. And he is going to be short.
Just dragged down.
Give him a 5. Maybe it was a penalty too.
Tackled by Antonio Vasquez.
So a penalty up here. Let's see what they got here.
I don't know what it could be. The Jaguars coach is on the field.
It's got to be another holding penalty, the way they're marking it off. Let's see.
You look like dragged. Yep.
Another holding penalty. Minus 10 more. So it makes it 3rd and 20. Now the ball's going back this way.
What in the world?
What in the world is going? Oh, and then it was a personal foul.
Or do those fouls offset, John?
I don't know. No, they shouldn't, and because the ball wasn't even there to begin with. Oh, they declined it. That's what happened. They declined the penalty.
They declined the penalty.
So it's 2nd and 5. So it's 4th and 12.
And they are bringing in Royce here to kick.
So he's kicking from the
Royce on to attempt a 32-yard field goal for the Indians.
32-yard field goal.
Absolutely.
Plenty of
Cannon.
leg.
Holy moly.
You got it. That might be the post.
Might be
good.
My goodness, that
Wow.
look how it's exploded off his foot. Here it goes.
That's amazing to watch. And out of a high school kid.
So that is one heck of a kick right there. So 12-10 after a lot of penalties, a lot of confusion, a lot of unseen flags that came out a little late. Indians got a lot of cleaning up to do here in the second half, but only down 2, 12-10, with 28 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, not ideal. Could be worse. Could definitely be better. But you got yourself a football game.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you came here expecting, didn't know what to expect, which we kind of didn't.
Yes.
You might be, for a football game, might be pleasantly surprised. I mean, 12-10, but if you're an Indian fan,
you might be thinking, what is going on?
What in the heck's going on? That's right. So we'll see here.
But it's all part of the course of the season.
Yeah.
It's the course of the season.
I said it's you said how sloppy it can look, in a kickoff classic, and this is exactly what it is, a very sloppy game. And listen, by the way, let's not look at Venice for being sloppy. Gadsden County is doing a number on them right now. They're moving them off the ball. They got good running yardage, so there's no idea that they're just doing this and Venice is handed to them at all. Short kick
to number 3.
Gets it down to the 23-yard, and they're down by Marsters with help from. See the second person, but I know Marsters was in there for sure. The kickoff was to about the 8.
Yes. Brought down by Marsters.
22 seconds left. If you're Gadsden County, are you happy right now? I think you probably are.
I think you are. I think the way that they've been running the football on our defense, as a head coach, you have to really like that.
Yes.
Really, because I can't imagine they're playing a team like Venice every week. They have a very good backfield with Battles and Barrett.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And Davis also. He's been carrying the load a little bit. Brian on the tackle. That time it was Davis.
That was Davis.
Carry. And I think they're going to probably let that be the end of the half.
Davis up the middle.
Yeah, it sure is. So with that, Gadsden County Jaguars 12, Venice Indians 10. We will come back here after the band does their performance tonight, and we'll give you some stats and some more analyzation,
yes,
I should say, of the first half. with that, we'll hear some commercial breaks. We'll be back here right after the band. 12-10 is your halftime score.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
What does Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram and Venice High football have in common?
The perfect team and the perfect lineup.
Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram will always go the extra yard, so you can score big with the area's best selection and savings. So if you're looking for a championship vehicle lineup
and a dealership that tackles the competition,
visit Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram in Venice.
And if you're looking for a championship football lineup, check out the Venice High football team.
Who supports Venice High football? Douglas does.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Welcome to the field, the Marching Indians. They will be performing their 2024 show, Royalty and Revelations. We are so excited that the Marching Indians will be traveling and marching in the New Year's Day Parade in London, England. We are beyond excited for this incredible opportunity. A special thank you this evening to Outback Steakhouse of Venice for being our band family year sponsor. Thank you. Drum majors, Logan Morrison, Chris Spindiola, and Francisco Macias. Is your band ready? You may begin your performance.
think it's your turn.
Does anyone hear that?
Yeah, we have some people doing a roof replacement, and y'all, they gave us.
And we're back here at Powell Davis Stadium with
They
your halftime score,
right to door, and
the
it's
Gadsden County Jaguars 12 and the Venice Indians 10. Here with my partner Jeff Fulcher. Jeff, we didn't know what to expect. We knew it was going to be a little difficult in regards to knocking the rust off. Didn't know much about Gadsden County, but we knew they had some players, and they definitely do. Obviously, Venice has a lot of players, but they have their fair share. And 12-10 is not, at this point, is based on how they've played. It's not very surprising.
No, it's not very surprising at all. And we said it before, we'll say it again, and we'll keep on saying it. It's a preseason game, and this is when this is the time to make the mistakes that we're making. And this coaching staff is unbelievable.
Right.
They've proven themselves over and over again. They will clean these fellas up and get them going in the right direction. So if you're a Venice fan and you're watching this and if you have any worry in your body, it's okay.
This is not what you want to see, but in a lot of cases, because it is a kickoff classic, it gives you an opportunity to coach really hard in the second half and into next week for sure.
Absolutely.
Real quick, I'm going to go through some stats real fast. For the Indians, 21 carries, 89 yards. Gator Wilder, 7 for 59. Winnie Watkins, 2 for 4. We got Jace Nixon had 5 for 15. Macho Jones, 6 for 37. And then, unfortunately, for our friend Bruno Royce, he was 1 for minus 26 for the totals. Passing, a little better than I expected if you're looking at it from how the game went, but Nixon was 9 for 12, 93 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Leading receiver tonight is Winnie Watkins with 4 catches for 50 yards. Macho Jones, 1 for 5. Ryan Matulovic, 3 for 35 and a touchdown, and Noah Chifo, 1 for 3. As far as Gadsden County is concerned, 20 carries, 147 yards rushing, and 3 completions on 4 attempts for 30 yards. Not a ton more offense than Venice, but capitalizing on the bad punts, bad snap on the punt, and had some ball control. So they did a good job. A couple of big plays, the 2 running backs, Battles and Davis, I thought they played really well.
Very well.
And the quarterback just seemed like he was, I think he's capable of more, but at this point, why would you?
Exactly. The running game has worked. It's proving to work. I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to it. Keep hammering the run game if you're the Jaguars here until Venice can stop it.
If you're a Venice fan, and we are, you're hoping that you take this opening kickoff and you go right down the field and score, and then get that ball back and do it again. But if you're Gadsden County, if you stop Venice right here, get the ball back in the field position, you've got a whole new dynamic to this football.
Absolutely. All about momentum.
Yes.
And another little pooch.
Ball's picked up by Winnie Watkins.
He's got room
right there and just walked
up.
down. I can tell you right now that Gadsden County is a much faster team on some of their outside guys than you would think. Number 8, that was
Daylon Green.
Yep. And he on special teams, he makes a play. And he just caught him before he get out ahead of steam going.
Yep, they got a lot of athletes.
So 1st and 10, Venice at their 29-yard line. We've got Jamaris Wilder, Gator as we call him here, in the backfield with Jace Nixon.
Hand off to Wilder.
And good hard run by Jamaris Wilder. Takes it up to the 37-yard line.
I don't know if they got to strap their helmets tighter or what. There's tons of helmets flying off this.
Sometimes it's the hairdos that don't fit the helmets, and it's all kinds of stuff. Over the years, you kind of look at it. So, but if it happens, it's chronic.
Yes, big time.
Gator
there goes Wilder.
Hard, really hard. Good run by him. First 10 Indians, and we'll see if that tempo starts coming here now. Ball spotted at the 47, gain of 10. 1st and 10.
Picked up another Venice first down.
Quick pass, quick throw. Watkins gets it.
Get it to him in space.
And there he goes. Breaks 1 tackle, gets pushed out of bounds.
Number 23 there, Landon Green, was blocked the whole time.
Nice play. Very nice play by him.
18 on the play.
18-yard gain of 1st down for the Indians.
First down.
Ball spotted up at the Gadsden County 38-yard line. Quick snap, handoff to Wilder. Wilder again breaks up field. And that's that little jump cut I was talking about. He can jump and move, and he gets up to speed very quick.
It's very quick.
Water back
very
11
ahead,
on that
up
one.
to
Another
the
first
middle
down
for
for
a
the
gain of
Indians. And we got a
10.
good drive going right here down to the 27-yard
Brings up
line.
another Venice first down.
Gotta get rid of it now.
Oh, Matulovic is wide open too down the field.
Corbett came back though. I like that. I like the play. Was the catch good? It looks like
This
it
is
was.
pass complete to.
Yep.
But he came back to him, got
Yes.
the yardage. He
Two
took
on
what
the
he
play.
could.
Absolutely.
Only a
Brought down
1 yard
by
gain, but still
Legion
it's a
kid.
gain nonetheless.
I feel like Nixon needs to just let one loose.
Yeah.
Just throw it down the field.
There's Wilder again. He got it
Running hard.
Ball up to the 15-yard line. Another 12-yard gain for Gator. First down. First and 10 at the 15.
Wilder rips off 15
I
up
think
the
what you do here if you
brought
want
down
to
by
get Nixon,
Stokes.
maybe you pull it one time and keep it.
There was that little hop that
Yeah.
you talked about.
Wilder
Because I think if Nixon keeps one, he can pick up
Flag
6,
down
7
on the
yards
play.
easily.
Yeah, right now they are fully selling out on Wilder getting the football.
So we got a penalty against Gadsden County on this one. I think they'll take that and get the yardage. Illegal participation. It's a 5-yard penalty.
5 yards.
Or legal substitution.
Legal substitution against the
First and
Jaguars.
5 from the 10.
5-yard
Yeah, Macho
penalty.
Jones is in the
Brings
game
up
now.
First down and 5.
Macho's gonna do
Indians.
that straight ahead run.
Absolutely. He's gonna run the ball like Bobby Boucher. Watch out, he's coming.
Coming for you, mama. So I think they're going to get a penalty again on Gadsden County. They might decline this one.
Wilder over left
They try to
side, brought
substitute a
down by
guy
Legion
after
kid.
the
Flag
penalty,
down
and
on
he
the
can get on the
play.
field fast enough. Either way, I think that it's a first down. If they take the play or they take the penalty, it's going to be a first down. We'll see what they decide.
Yeah, they got 2 flags down. One on
Yeah.
the far side, one on this
I think it's the
side.
same guy. I think they called the same penalty.
Okay.
Because they both saw it coming from the backfield.
Come on, ref, pick something.
A lot of conversation.
A lot
for
of
5-yard
conversation.
penalty.
Goodness.
You know, I mean, there's something to having control over the game too. So they're going to call it an offside penalty. So
That was a long
Offside
conversation.
Jaguars.
So they're going to
Automatic
take.
first
So
down.
it's first.
Indians brings up first down and goal from the Jaguars 4.
Another flag.
4
It's gonna
flags
be
down on
Venice
the
this
play.
time, 'cause he threw it the way he threw it to the backfield.
False start. Offense.
Yep, false start.
Names
Venice.
first down.
So there's first and goal, and we get another penalty, so that's -5. And we go back to first and goal from the 10. Macho Jones.
Just running hard. Oh
Yep.
my gosh. It takes three people to get him down.
Let's give him 7 yards on that play. It'd be second and goal from the 3.
Irving Jones over left side. for
And it's
gain
great.
of
He's
6.
giving you that burst of energy.
First and goal,
that's-
Indians.
That you gotta love.
And
And
to
there
him
it is
again,
right
why
there.
not?
Boom. You see that? You can see the block curving from where we were saying. So first touchdown of the year for Mr. Macho Jones. A 3-yard touchdown that makes the score 16-12 for the Indians, and an extra point coming up.
And coming out of halftime, John, that is a drive you want to see. That was a very, very good drive.
Yep.
Very good drive. Take away that penalty. Other than that, that was a very, very good drive.
So 2-point conversion coming up here because we are going to get you to 6. Macho Jones takes it and he gets in for the 2-point conversion.
Irving Jones over right
So
side.
2-pointer run by number 21. That makes the score 18-12, especially in this game because Gadsden County had a couple of extra points. That 6 is a bit of an assured confidence. So that's where the chart says you go for 2 on that one. No doubt about it.
Absolutely.
With that, we'll take a quick break. 18-12, Indians ahead. See what Gadsden County can do. We'll come back.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season, and go Indians!
And we are back here at 9:20 left in the third quarter. Bruno Royce ready to kick off for the Indians. See if he can bound this into the deep into the sky. And they got a little short one again, down to the 5. So chance to run it back.
Brought down by a lot of it.
That was Battles on the return. Give that one to Kanai. Kanai Brantley.
It looked like Tanner Rue was in there too. A lot of guys.
Tanner's going to be in a lot of tackles on push on. Special teams he was always that guy last year. Some people just take to it, man. They're good at it. So we'll give the kicker a 55-yard kick. And it's 1st and 10 at the 20. That high pooch or that high kick, it does represent a little bit. You need to get coverage down. You can get him inside the 20 if you want to. So experiment with that a little bit. But I think if you're in a clutch game, I think you're going to say put it through the end zone.
So would Coach Peacock tell Royce, hey, maybe kick to the 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you would do that. Just see what, put a little pressure on them, see what you can do, because there are going to be opportunities for that to happen. So give him some practice on some of those kicks. Dowdy, the quarterback, going to throw a quick throw out to number 5, brought down by Kisevich and Judson and Marsters. That's to Martin.
That was just a little, get the ball out quick. See what can happen.
So, 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard gain. Again, they're not in any rush.
No, not at all. They're trying to, well, they have been very good at controlling the clock.
They've actually they've controlled the tempo tonight. Quick throw. Oh, ball shoots up in the air.
Popped up in the air.
No. Nobody. That's one of those ones where you're like, where is it? People screaming. That's the pop up to the pitcher. Who's going to catch it? The shortstop, the first baseman.
It hit off his helmet.
Yeah,
right off his forehead. Just
only one who saw it overran it. That was looks like it was Kanai.
Yeah. See, that was unfortunate there, but you know what? It happens.
3rd and 8. We have another referee's timeout.
What is this? Is this a water break? What is this?
No, they're just having a conversation. Lots of conversations. Looks like they're still conversing. I'm not sure exactly what the conversation's about, but nonetheless, let them have it. And they are done. So now it's 3rd and 8 from the 22-yard line. Downward shotgun. Looks like that's Battles to his right.
We are loading the box here.
We got a penalty. Are we offsides? We line up offsides. Yeah. Saying we lined up offsides. 5-yard penalty.
That's got to drive Coach Shannon. That's got to drive any defensive coordinator or line coach just mad. Just mad.
And sometimes you're looking at the coach and you're like, because he's looking right down the line. Yep. Coach Shannon, he's like, what did he see? But it's there. It's there. I mean, you don't want to get too close.
Another flag.
Down again.
Lots of long.
So we've had, so I'm going to say it's false start. So we've had in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the last 9 plays, or potential plays, we've had 5 either offsides or procedure penalties.
And you want to talk about a momentum killer?
Yeah.
Holy.
Well, I think it's also a crowd killer, because I think the crowd is about to.
They're going to explode on somebody.
Sleepy sleep here. You got to get this game moving. A little action.
Yeah, these refs aren't making friends.
So back to 3rd and 8. And now we missed a jump offside
now we got a bad snap. Oh, but he's got hammered. Fumble.
still on the ground. Venice
Indians
Indians
get it.
have it. See who come up with it that time. It was a great camera shot right there. Great camera shot.
Who came up with the football?
I think it was, let's see, I can tell you better on here.
Yeah.
Jones was right there, and so was Marsters. Let's see if it was Jones. It was, nope, it was,
Still rolling. Looks like number 9.
Brought down by Charles.
Looks like number 9 ended up with it.
Dylan Bryant.
Check that.
Ashari Charles was the first to the quarterback on that snap.
So the minus 15.
First down and
Charles
10,
with that,
Venice
so he
at the
caused the fumble.
Jaguars
So let's get to the
11-yard line.
offense here. So first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hand off to Wilder.
Hand off to Wilder. He wants one of his own.
There he is.
Now. There's the cut. He saw Macho score. He wanted that one. There was a little bit of a different tempo in that run.
Yeah, that's what you love to see. First play after you get a fumble, just bang it in, finish it.
Yeah,
finish the job.
Now you probably go for 2 one more time.
Probably.
I would definitely do that. So no problem there. That was a quick one, and that's the momentum you get after halftime. That's a great momentum right there. So
Venice lines up for 2.
Looks like we got 3 guys on the far side of the field, 3 wide receivers on the far right.
yeah, but I think that's just a decoy.
I think it's a decoy.
I think you hand it off to Jamaris right here.
It looks like there's the referee, the chief is talking to someone over here on our sideline.
Saying you have to ask for it ahead of time or something?
I don't know.
I don't know if it matters at that point, but we'll see. Okay, extra point, 2-point conversion. Let's see if we can make the score a little, make it 26.
Oh, bad snap. Now you got to make a play.
It's wide open. No, I didn't get it there. Flag on the play, though, so let's see what the flag is. And it's against us, so they're going to decline it. So the 2-point is no good. So it's 7:47
motion against the Indians.
left in the third quarter. 24-12 is our score, and we'll take a quick break. Come back for the kickoff.
Brings your score to Venice 24.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season, and go Indians!
Royce did the kickoff.
And there it is. There's the boom.
He knew he could do it.
Touchback.
Yeah, Royce just absolutely boomed that one.
First and 10 Jaguars.
Don't even give him a chance to run it out. Have him start on 20.
So Royce got a chance to kick it in the end zone, and Gator got a chance to run it in the end zone. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
so first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Here comes the Jags.
It is Battles back in there. Playing running back. A little pistol action looks like here.
They don't have enough men on the field.
Must have got the delay game on that too. That was a little confusion off the kickoff. And this is what happens a little bit too. all of a sudden things start getting away from you a little bit, and you're like trying to devise a play and doing this or doing that, and next you know the clock, you lose track of the clock.
Number 7, one of their wide receivers ran onto the field with 5 seconds left. He was like hiding behind the first down marker.
They're worried he was just being that place. But he's also the guy probably just came off the field after he had a block on special teams.
Yeah.
That kind of makes it. Now they're getting down to 12 seconds. They'll have to call timeout.
Towards the outside and just met with the wall of green.
It's like Rue led the tackle along with Charles. And
battles over left side for a gain of 1, brought down by Venice Indians. Sets up second down and 14.
Yeah, there's Jaguars kind of come up there and do something. So good job. Love seeing corners come up and tackle.
Oh, absolutely. Love seeing them get downfield and go hard.
So a loss of 4. No, I'm sorry. Gain of 1. Second and 14. Sprint throw.
Wow.
Caught in traffic.
Talking about threading the
Dougherty
needle.
to number 1, Jeremiah Thomas. I'll get at him.
Jeremiah Thomas. Yeah, talk about threading the needle. You're here to throw it through 4 defenders, 3 or 4 defenders there. Wow.
He's got an arm. I mean, when he came out, I'm like, that kid was like,
he's got the body, that's for sure. Yeah. If you look at that kid, you can say, yeah, I can see how that guy can.
3rd down and 6.
8-yard gain, 3rd and 6 after the completion.
They got 4 wide receivers.
I'd spread Venice out too.
That ball was tipped. Someone got a hand on that one.
It could have been Rue. And he kind of came in. He was coming on a blitz. See if he just effectively throw. Yeah, it was Rue.
All over the place.
Yep.
Some guys, like you said, some guys are just have that instinct.
And you look at him, and he's not a big kid, but he's up there putting his hands up and making plays. That's what you see.
You love that. Absolutely love it.
So 4th and 6, punters out there.
42, who we're assuming is Alberto.
Yeah, we're thinking Camacho.
Yeah. Who's deep? Winnie's deep. Not a bad punt there, yeah.
He's going to
nice
field
spiral.
It at the 37-yard line. He's got a little room over here. All right, that was, so what you like to see right there, okay, they're a little mad at Kanai, but the idea is that Kanai was behind him. And if he would have made the block,
34-yard punt by the
especially the way
Jaguars,
this game is being refereed. If you watch it here, there's the play's coming our way right here. So Watkins is there right there, and he's got Kanai, and he's getting loose. And right now, if he throws a block right there, he's probably going to get called for a penalty. So you want to see something a little more than that, I guess you would say, like to make a play, but probably it's probably the smarter move.
Yeah, no doubt. Now the coaches might have been seeing something different down.
Yeah, they want to. Maybe that he could be, being upset about maybe the effort on the play. It could be a lot of different things. Maybe he got sucked into something he wasn't supposed to.
Another
timeout for a water break. We'll take a timeout ourselves. Back here with 6:19 left in the 3rd quarter.
It's Maverick for our friends at Tommy's Express Car Wash. You won't find a better wash than at Tommy's Express. 3 minutes in and out to save you time. With Venice now open, Tommy's now has 8 convenient locations in the area and many more to come. Join the Tommy Club here and you're a member at them all. Text the word WORKS to 52884 and get a free Works wash. Good luck this season and go Indians!
We are back 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Handoff to Macho? No. It looks like it was Ford.
Wow, Ford, yep.
Ford in the game. Gain of nothing.
Ford up the middle for no gain.
2nd down and 10.
Indians.
Nixon in shotgun. Ford still in the backfield. Quick look, step, throw. Has him. That's Watkins.
Yep.
But that's the rhythm throw you want to see out of him. Look, throw. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hit.
Much better rhythm on that throw.
Hit Winnie right there on the little comeback route.
Nixon's pass
Give him
complete.
some time to make a move and go.
11-yard gain, so we 1st and 10
Brought down
at
by
the
Leachington
41-yard
and
line.
Vasquez.
Fake to Ford, pass to Watkins.
That was
Watkins
nice
makes
right
a move and takes it up to inside the 30 to the 28, 13-yard gain and a 1st down.
Nixon's
Again,
pass
in rhythm,
complete.
make the throw.
15.
That play was drawn to go to him.
Right. Make one guy miss and he's gone.
Yes.
Ford on the carry.
There he goes. Wow.
Good run down to about the 6-yard line.
Brought down by, that's Bleachington.
So
Ford
another
over right side for a
22-yard
gain
gain.
of 26 on the play and another.
You like
Venice
seeing that
first
kind of run out
down.
of your backup running back.
Out of your freshman 3rd-string running
Yes,
back? Yeah, you love to
that's
see
great.
that.
Absolutely great.
We got timeout, Gadsden County, and we'll take a timeout ourselves.
Gadsden
Be back
County.
here right after these messages.
5:21 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
On the hand off to Ford.
Hand off to Ford.
Ford keeps running. Gain of 2. Brought down by Barrett.
That was just a little outside handoff there. Wasn't able to get the corner.
Stokes and
Keep his
Barrett.
legs moving. You know, it's what you want to see.
Second down
yep,
and
love
goal
to see
for
that.
the Indians at the 6-yard line.
Quick throw. Complete to the tight end, Jackson Scott. Picked up a yard. 3rd and goal.
Nixon's pass to Scott complete for no gain. Brought down immediately by
Coach
Stokes.
Peacock was talking about Scott. And
3rd
how
and
much
goal
of
Indians.
a weapon he's going to maybe be this year.
Okay.
Plus improved blocking. Blocking's been fantastic. So
Nice.
Nixon looking to make a quick throw, and not that time.
Not that. That's not what you want to do there. And his helmet came off.
So I'm not, rather than be critical of it, I think you eat the ball on that play. It wasn't what you saw.
Big loss on the play. Sets up
It was one of those routes where you
1st and goal
have to pick the guy you're going to go to
13-yard
based on
line.
the coverage.
Yep.
And didn't quite get that.
Yeah, just held on to it. And like we said earlier, if you got a guy coming and that play's just
Royce
blown
on
up,
to attempt a
throw
field
it
goal
out.
for the Indians.
Just throw it out. Royce is in the kick.
30-yard attempt.
So this is going to be a 30-yarder.
Yep. See if he blasts it off the Jumbotron here.
Timeout.
Indians. And with that, we will take another quick. Oh, but actually, wait, let's do this. You were talking, well, our producer, Francis Sam, was talking about there's a penny tax
Penny tax in November. I
November
believe.
election.
Right now,
they've asked us to kind of say, look, it's going to help the schools. It's something we're looking to do. So if you've got any interest in helping us, everybody out here at Venice High School and whatever, just go ahead and put yes on that.
Yes, I guess so.
Tax vote.
And then even there's an election going on right now. I know, I work for the election. I work for the election, so I'm around it all the time. Early voting in Sunday, election day is Tuesday.
Yeah.
So go vote, people.
I know, and that's the thing. One thing I've always thought was that people don't take advantage of is early voting.
Yes.
You don't have to wait in those lines.
It's so convenient.
It's so convenient. Absolutely. Here we go again. That's Bruno Royce looking to kick a 30-yarder from just a little inside the right hash. Snap is good, hold is down, and the kick looks beautiful. And it is. 30-yard field goal is good.
Field goal is up.
Making the score 27-12.
30 yards out.
And with that, we'll take a quick break.
27.
Come back and see if the Indians can hold the
12.
Jaguars again after this kickoff. Be right back.
What does Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram and Venice High football have in common?
The perfect team and the perfect lineup.
Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram will always go the extra yard, so you can score big with the area's best selection and savings. So if you're looking for a championship vehicle lineup
and a dealership that tackles the competition,
visit Douglas Jeep Chrysler Dodge Ram in Venice.
And if you're looking for a championship football lineup, check out the Venice High football team.
Who supports Venice High football? Douglas does.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
Back, the kick is sailing into the end zone by Bruno Royce. Touchback.
Gadsden County first down and 10 from the 40-yard line.
And this third quarter, looking at my stat sheet right now, has been completely dominated by the Venice Indians. Special teams, defense, offense, you name it. Whatever was said at halftime was it resonated for sure.
It got through the ears, that's for sure. Got between the two ears.
And sometimes, I'll say this about our coaching staff. I've seen them yell, trust me. But a lot of times when something's happening, it's more of a calm down. It sounds weird to say high school, they scream and yell. I'm almost like, hey guys,
you know what?
We're doing this to ourselves.
Exactly. And sometimes screaming and yelling ain't gonna solve the problem.
No, sometimes they just tune that out. It's like, nope, ain't gonna happen. Looks like that is Davis on the carry. Brought down by Charles.
The Jags have shown us like 3 or 4 different formations here.
Yeah.
This formation that they're running right now reminds me of a popcorn. They had the quarterback in the middle, 2 running backs right beside me. You don't know you don't know which guy's gonna get the ball. Keeps you on your toes a little bit.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line. There it is. Like that's that little, like I said, like it's a ball handling.
Yep.
That is Battles on the carry. Brought down by Marsters.
Brought down by Marsters.
Yep, Marsters is new to the team this year. And
third down.
it's Coach Peacock and Coach Shannon are expecting big things out of him.
Yeah, and he does look the part. I'll tell you that. Last tackle also made by 11th grader Cole Weatherington was in on a tackle earlier as well. But yeah, they're definitely looking at Marsters to have a big year. Actually, Weatherington's playing defensive end, so they're mixing up the defense and D line. Quick throw. And the catch is made by Thomas. Wow, that's the 2. Yep, Thomas. That looked like our coaches up here were saying that they looked like there was a cut block downfield before the ball even got to the receiver's hands, which should have been a penalty, but it was not called.
That was. Well, you definitely saw our old lineman just get flattened. Just what happened?
First down of the second half for the Jaguars. Ball's at the 37-yard line. Hand off to
Tough runner. Whoa.
little shove.
Extracurricular.
That is Battles.
Battles up the middle for a gain of 5. Brought down by Jones. Second down.
Carl
and 5,
Jones,
Jaguars.
8-10.
And he's, every time I see that kid, every year he gets bigger. I'm like, he's taller and taller and taller. Downey on the roll, looking to throw.
Flag
on the play, and he just dumps it out of bounds.
Doherty
Watch
rolls
out,
right,
cheerleaders.
throws the ball away. Flag
Like, have your head on a
down
swivel.
on the play.
At a football game.
This flag is maybe.
Holding
And talking about having a head on a swivel. I'm always nervous at high school baseball.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch
Because
out.
nobody is ever paying attention
No.
ever. And you're like, and they're in a conversation, and they have no idea what they're standing there. They're going to get hit.
And then,
Fortunately enough, it's the law of averages usually wins out, and they don't get hit. But
it's scary.
It's
It's hold your breath when that ball's coming down. Oh boy.
oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. Somebody like blah 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 blah, and then
Yeah.
boom, ball lands right next to you. So a 10-yard penalty on the hold makes it 2nd and 15 for Gadsden County. Down a little throw deep, got down somewhere down the seam, running with
Flag.
on that one. I can kind of see it because he was running with Zarkowitz, and I think there was a little bit of bumping and grabbing on that one. So
Probably gonna be some passing interference called. Yeah, they were running.
15 yards in high school is as much as you can get. So
not a spot foul.
good formation. You got a matchup problem on that one. You got the middle linebacker running with your best receiver. So that
Pass
was
interference against the Indians.
that was a good play design on that one. And what do you do when you're Zarkowitz on that one? You just turn it and run as fast as you can. You know
Absolutely.
What
Brings up 2nd down and 1 for the Jaguars.
And the ball was kind of underthrown too.
I mean? Oh yeah.
So the receiver's seeing that he
So-
stops and then he just hits him.
It's one of those things where it's hard to say you plan that, but
Yeah.
you want to almost underthrow it because you hope that guy does slow down and you run into him and then maybe make a play and make the catch as well, but you're going to get the PI.
Another bad snap.
And there's Jones on the loss of the play.
And that's such a killer. Bad snaps after a 15-yard penalty or even a big play. You come
Now
right
you're-
back.
now you're going
bad
back
snap.
7 yards. Yeah.
Recovered by Battles. Tackled immediately for a 7-yard loss by Jones.
So it makes it 2nd and 17
Gadsden County.
from the 40-yard line.
Clock winding down. 40 seconds left.
I think at this point, I'm not saying, but Gadsden County would be happy to have a few possessions and get some plays off and then see what happens from there. Battles on the carry. That time, number 20 on the tackle for the Indians. That is Nico Maldonado.
That was a nice run, right up the middle, almost back to where they started.
Yeah, back where they started. So 7 and 7. So they're back at 3rd and 10 from their own 47-yard line. And they may just run out the quarter here. See what they do. No, they're not paying attention to it. That's fine.
Oh, they're going to snap it.
Doherty with a quick throw and overthrows Thomas. And that would be the end of the 3rd quarter. After that completion. Let's make sure I don't say it before they say no. There's a point. Something left on the clock.
7, Gadsden County 12.
Kind of talking to the referees. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. With that, scored Indians 27, Panthers 12. Right back after these messages for the 4th quarter. Over on.
Tri-County Land Development, servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
So 4th and 10 from their 47, and Gadsden County's going to go for it. Dougherty, that shotgun. Takes a snap, looks, pumps.
Oh,
gets
hammered. Looks like we brought some pressure there.
That was Rue, and
there he is.
Looks like Hupp and number 50, Xavier Hall. So it looked like Rue kind of got him low, and then the rest of the guys got in there and got him high. So that was good.
Yeah, Hall's he's a sophomore. Sophomore getting some work in.
Yep.
Good to see.
We just transitioned PA announcers. I thought it was a great transition, by the way, by those guys. Seamless. So it was loss of 7, and Indians take over 1st and 10 from the Gadsden County 40-yard line. Nixon's still in the game, looks to throw and does. Finds Matulovic, a little behind him.
Wide open, has
throw,
some
and there
space.
he goes.
He's gone. See ya.
Ryan's a little faster than you think, and he did a good job there, a 40-yard touchdown. There we go.
Oh, there's a flag.
No.
Flag.
Look at everybody.
Oh my
look at our
Lord.
look at our coaches.
No one can believe it.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it. I'm up here doing the lights. They're getting me every time.
That's crazy. Where is it going to? What's the penalty? Illegal man downfield?
5 yards for Ryan Stiller, remains first down. Penalty negates the touchdown, illegal man downfield.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it was exciting. We got cannon smoke. We got new PA announcers doing their first call.
Lights flickering. Peacock trying to get an explanation. What's going on? This is unbelievable.
5-yard penalty. A lot of excitement for a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, boy.
All right. 1st and 15 from the 45-yard line.
It would be something if they just go right back down there and score again. Maybe run the same play. Yeah, gave it to Matulovic again.
Yeah. Simple pitch and catch right there.
Matulovic.
He got 4. Makes it 2nd and 11.
By Roberts.
That was funny. I'm sorry. That's like the 4th time it's happened. It seems like everybody's all charged up. Macho Jones in the carry.
There he goes.
And that little slither through there, and he
just not going down.
No, looks like he had to go down, and then he just keeps dragging people.
Who was that? Number 25. Who was that? And Vasquez
on the tackle.
Finally ended up taking him down.
So 12-yard gain, first down for the Indians.
First down.
1st and 10 at the 29. Got some other. We got Chifo in there. You got Corbett in there. You got Green in there. So we got some other guys in there. But they're clearing out some space over here for Winnie.
Absolutely. They're going to get it to him.
Oh, that's pass interference right there. He had it by his shirt tail.
And, you know, that ball was a little overthrown. Underthrown. Underthrown. Not much Winnie could have done.
I'll say this, too. That is one of the harder throws you're going to see a high school quarterback try to make. That sort of like dig route where you come deep and you come back. You know, you should – it's trying to kind of figure out where he's going to be. You're trying to time it up. So that's going to be one that by week 5 should be no-brainer. There's Macho in the carry. And again, just kind of
spinning out of there. Yep.
Nice run by Macho Jones.
Handoff to Irving Jones.
That spin move he put on there was...
He's got a lot of... He's adding to his repertoire as we go through here.
It was like pressing circle and Madden there.
So he's down to the 6 after the 23-yard gain. So 1st and goal at the Gadsden County 6-yard line. Nixon in the carry once again. Hands off to... It's Jones again.
Yep. 25, that was Antonio on the tackle.
All right, so I must have put him
Irving Jones on the right side, gave him a couple.
Okay, I did. He was on the 11, so it wasn't 1st and goal. It was 1st and 10. He gets 5. Now it's 2nd and 5 from the 6. Jones again on the carry. Down to about the 2.
Jones up the middle.
So 2nd and 3rd and 2 from the 2.
Tackled by Jackson.
Or did he get the first down? Still 3rd down. Actually, 3rd and 2 from the 3. They can get a first down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, got to punch it in
and
here.
Jones, I think he's going to be just short, but I think he definitely has the first down.
They're giving it to him on the half.
At the middle,
Yeah,
by Green.
that should be plenty.
Yep.
So first down for Macho.
Yep. Just give it to him again. First and goal on the half
first
yard
and
line.
goal at the 1.
Resulted in a first down, first and goal.
Now we're having a little meeting here.
What's the meeting about now? These two guys are, I mean, they're buddies. They really are.
They're planning out where they're going to dinner.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Panthers. I'm sure it's just somebody running his mouth and they're upset. I mean, this is what starts to happen in some of these games, and it's all right. I mean, as long as they get too out of control, you kind of
it's football. I mean, they're hitting each other. They're going to talk to each other a little
and
bit.
you know, and how many of these guys are playing on both sides of the ball, like we said, for Gadsden County, and it's a lot.
Yes,
it's a lot to ask.
Timeout, Gadsden.
Timeout, Gadsden County, and we'll take a quick timeout as well. 9:14 left in the 4th. It's 27-12 Indians. First and goal inside the 1 yard line. Indians right up in a jumbo package with Winnie Watkins at quarterback and Macho Jones to his left. Quick hand off to Macho and he takes it in for the touchdown. So 1 yard touchdown run for Macho Jones. So we probably get our PMF to get a real touchdown call.
Hold on. You got a flag on the play. Got a flag on the play, John.
Oh, it's in the end zone though.
In the end zone.
It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to count. It's going to be a dead ball foul. The referee's talking to Al Oliver. So it must have been, one of those, you push me. You could see it happen, and, it was going to happen. So now they'll call one on Venice, and it'll be offsetting. They're talking to each other a little bit, so. That's what I mean. For the most part, that's usually one of those situations where after the game's over, you're in the handshake line, tell the guy, man, hey, yeah, I got you.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to war out here with these.
No doubt.
We'll be assessing the personal foul on the kickoff.
And the kickoff will be it'll be a penalty against the Indians on the kickoff, 15 yards. So the touchdown does count.
And it might be the FHSAA really getting on the referees and saying, hey, we don't want any of this going on.
And you'll notice too, like with different refereeing crews, it's like you're a baseball guy. An umpire can have a big strike zone or a straw strike zone. This is something that they'll try to control the game.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen games where guys come in and they're like, they figure it's a big rivalry and they're going to jump on over it real fast. They're going to be like, we're going to start throwing penalties in the first quarter so nobody gets out of control.
Yeah.
And then the coaches are like, well, let's do something before we get penalized. But it happens.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I will say this to you too. I'll say it now because I'm sure there's going to come a game that I'll be doing a broadcast about. I'll be like, I shouldn't say this, but these referees are terrible. Mm-hmm. But these guys, they don't get paid enough to do what they do.
No, absolutely
They really
not.
don't.
Gosh, no.
And so it's always appreciative they show up. They're on time. They're as professional as they can be.
Offside.
And they're doing. Like right now, you said, why are they calling a penalty on that again? You know what? It's a penalty.
Yep.
So call it. You're going to get. It'll make Venice better. It'll make Gadsden County better.
Exactly. And since we're talking about the referees, there's a referee shortage for really like all sports, especially at the high school level and the high school and lower level. There's a referee shortage.
Yeah.
So we really do appreciate these guys.
And like I said, when it's playoff time, you have to read the script for the FHSAA. There's a big paragraph on there that says we are a shortage for officials. Please go to these schools or do this or do that.
Yep.
So I can see it, and I'll tell you too. I'm 59 years old. I can say that proudly, and it would be a lot for me to run around on this field all night, chasing down kids and watching for this and that. There's a lot of energy expended. Yeah. I would tell you that if there was more than one football game a week and you had to go do like 2 or 3 games, I'm not sure any of these guys would make it through that. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask.
That's tough. It definitely is.
And and a lot of times they're turning and running and flipping their hips. They're backpedaling, all kinds of stuff.
We got to get a 40 time on these guys.
Well, no, that would probably be that might be a little embarrassing for them, but nonetheless, they do work their butts off out there.
Let's try this kick again, huh?
And he's still trying to time it up. He's probably offsides again, but don't call it again. The extra point is good. Score 34-12 Indians with 9:11 left in the game. So we'll stay here a little bit. Talk a little bit more about. I see you wrote down the schedule.
I did.
And obviously this is the Kickoff Classic, and it really kind of dive into a pretty heavy right off the bat. Tampa Bay Tech was a district champion last year, and they've been a perennial power. You might have heard a guy named Michael Penix Jr.
I have heard of him.
We played against him here. He was type of Tampa Bay Tech. He was here. Wow. Then he first played from scrimmage. I think he went 80 yards on a run. So he was good. He went to Indiana from there.
Pretty special.
After that, the Miami Northwestern comes into town.
Coached by
Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy's in town. Teddy's the new kid on the block down there.
Yep.
Expecting big things from Miami Northwestern and a little revenge from us beating them last year. So.
Then we go Bishop Verot.
Bishop Verot, which is their quarterback's going to Michigan.
Right?
Yeah,
yep.
Michigan guy, and they lost in the playoffs to get to Booker last year.
Okay.
One of those rainy nights and like a bunch of turnovers, so they had it. But they're a good team. Port Charlotte, a lot of people that are locally are very high on Port Charlotte. An away game, and I got the chance to interview Coach England at our media day, and he's a good interview, and he's got his program going the right direction. So shouldn't be a great game, and it should be well attended. I think Port Charlotte will come out in mass for that game. They played last time we played them. They played them here, and it was one of those games where it didn't turn out what like Port Charlotte wanted out of it. And I think now they're probably up the ante a little bit, and they're ready to go for sure. Kickoff after the penalty mark off, almost made it to the end zone. Malachi Corbett on the tackle. And that was Thomas on the return. So,
and John, when you're when Venice is a powerhouse, Venice is a powerhouse football team, and when the schools around you really aren't powerhouse football teams, it is tough to play them every year because you want your kids playing the best competition.
Right.
You're not going to get better if you're walloping people.
No, because what happens is like you could see certain situations where all of a sudden you get to your first playoff games and you're like you kind of sleptwalk through your schedule.
Yeah, you
you're like, what happens? And we've seen it. I'm not going to point out schools around the state. We follow this all the time. We're looking at these different teams. We're like, they'll lose in the first round. They went 10-0, but they played the same schedule they played last year.
Yep.
They make themselves any better. We have some backups in the game, so we'll keep giving some shout-outs here soon. That's Battles on the run.
Another big run there for him.
And he gets knocked out of bounds by Kisevich. And number 20, that is the Maldonado again. So nice run by him.
Hand off the Battles.
That's 21 and 15. That is a 36-yard run.
And when you see the other local schools around Venice and their football programs get better, that's good for the Southwest community.
Oh yeah.
I mean, these people love when their high schools play each other and they're good games.
There's number 4. That's Davis on the carry. Brought down by, looks like, is he seeing a number?
15.
Yeah, that is Maldonado and Borelli.
Carried by Davis.
And also that would be
Brought down by Borelli and Maldonado.
first down after the 10-yard gain. And that is
another
Davis
handoff.
again.
Tackled by number 20.
The Maldonado again.
Maldonado.
He's made a few tackles
all
here.
over the place right here.
Hand off to Davis. Tackled by Maldonado.
So we got an injured player for the.
Looks like a cramp.
Probably, if there's a lot of energy being spent, I can guarantee that. That was a gain of 3. Second and 7. Go back to the schedule real quick. So we play Port Charlotte away, a game that we will. Then we get Cocoa, defending state champion, coming in after that, after a loss. That last year, I think some of our players and coaches came away from it feeling like they didn't play their best game.
Yep.
And not that Cocoa was a deserving winner, but that was something they think they're going to feel that one for
Absolutely.
sure.
And they're a top 5 team. They're ranked top 5 in the nation.
Oh yes, they are all that. The quarterback is another one going to, I don't know if it's Michigan or somewhere like that, and they got like a receiver's a top 4-star guy. So they got dudes. There's no doubt. And they're always got a big line as well.
Yep.
We start some district play. We got Lehigh to start the district, and then IMG Academy comes in. And we have to play them again. It is what it is. That's a terrible analysis, on my part, but it is what it is. And maybe you say to yourself is, when's the one time you might get it? You never know. But yeah, so it's definitely a tough game, and that's the one game on the schedule that I think everybody now in the community says, we don't shy away from it. No, we're okay. We're proud of that. We don't do that. So,
and it might be.
Handoff here. That is Battles running hard.
Hand off to Battles and
brought down by Rue and Kisevich.
And for our guys, our Venice guys, when IMG comes into town, they are literally playing against the best players in the country that are going to the top schools. So it shows them what the next level is almost
it's
like.
It's the point now too when that's on the schedule. Kids, parents, nobody flinches.
No.
Oh, there they are. Okay, we'll do our thing. We'll be better. We'll be good at it.
Yep. Off the Battles.
That Battles on the carry. That was Weatherington on the tackle. 13. So I mean I think that
brought down by Weatherington.
I don't think the community as a whole. That was a first down, by the way, too.
Yes.
The community.
The sprinklers are on.
Oh no!
It's preseason for everybody here at Venice High School.
Somebody will figure that out. Looks like they're getting the band wet. We'll just keep on talking about this schedule.
Yeah.
Kind of a keystone.
And the band is on the field.
Keystone Cops moment here. We're running around. But again, IMG. I mean, you see the talent, and I will say this to you: watching football on Saturdays. And I could be sitting with friends or a friend of a friend, and I'm like, yeah, we played against him. Yep. Yeah, we played against him. Well, there's that guy. We played against him. So it's kind of something to it. I mean, I get that. Riverview, big district game. Obviously, that's probably going to be the big one of the district that we're going to have to see what we can do. Sarasota's rebuilding, obviously. Clearwater Central Catholic, another perennial power.
They're always good.
They're always good. They might be the best team from that Clearwater area year after year. They do a great job. To get players and doing it. Finally, game 10, district game, Sarasota. Now you're going to get Sarasota without an entire year of coaching under the belt. They're going to come into that game. Who knows what's on the line? You know what I mean? And
those district games, man, you don't have to give a big time pregame speech. No, those kids are ready.
No, not at all. So Sarasota comes to town, and that'll be the game. So again, schedule-wise, one of the harder schedules. You throw IMG on that schedule with Cocoa and everybody else, it just makes it a whole other level better. But again, if you're a Venice High School football fan and you're watching us here or you're coming to games live, great football, top-notch athletes.
Oh, great.
You can't miss it. It's fantastic. So 1st and 10 after all the sprinklers and everything else happened, and that is Davis on the carry, and that's Rue coming up and making a nice play on a solo tackle. Rue's stat sheet is getting thick right now. He's doing a good job tonight.
Yes,
and that's a 2-yard gain.
And one last thing about the schedule: when you play Max Preps and the FHSAA, when they're doing their rankings at the end of the year, they also base where you're seated based on strength of schedule.
Absolutely.
So when you're playing these big dogs, and if you do win against them, or even if you lose against them, you're going to have a higher strength of schedule.
Downey kind of pops around the back pocket and makes a throw to Thomas for the touchdown. He bought time, and Kisvich was there. He just bought time on him, and he got the touchdown. So nice play by Dougherty and Thomas for the 11-yard touchdown.
So to finish that thought, when you're playing all these big dogs and you go, let's just say you go 8-2 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You will most likely be seated higher than the team that went 10-0 if they didn't play.
It's no coincidence that we have played a number of games in the last year, fourth playoff game here at Venice High School.
Yes.
And so you're right. You look at the schedule, and there is a formula to the schedule, that or to the rankings in your district and then beyond from there. And it doesn't happen by playing, somebody that's not a ranked team, local but not ranked at all. X-Point was good with the score 34-19, Venice Indians ahead. And again, you sit there and you start figuring it all out. And you say, okay, if these guys win, we go here, and it's kind of figure it all out. But ultimately, if you can have that fourth playoff game here, if you make it that far,
the state semifinal,
man, that's a big deal. And I can tell you that in 2002, we played Edgewater High School in a state semifinal game here. First time that Venice ever hosted a state semifinal game. And now we have hosted 4 of them in the last 6 years or 5 years.
Yep.
So from 50-something, 60 years or whatever it would be, to having one, that having that many afterwards. And you can fact check me. I know it's close in what I'm saying here, but it's that kind of stuff. And you're talking about teams that are we played St. Thomas Aquinas, and beat them. We've played some just fantastic football teams. The Gainesville-Buchholz game a couple years ago
unbelievable.
was a phenomenal football game. Squib kick picked up by Jamaris Wilder, and Jamaris is on his feet still and takes it out to the 46-yard line. Looked about a 24-yard return on Jamaris's part. But those games, those are the games you remember. You know what I mean?
Yes. And playoff, if you get the chance to be or root on a team or even play on a team in playoff football, there's nothing like it. You're playing in December. The weather is it's really nice weather.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
It's a different vibe.
And I'll tell you one quick story. We're up in Gainesville, on the way to Tallahassee, the state championship game last year, and saw one of the Gator players. They were in their facility. They were working out, and big guy, thick guy.
Yeah.
And we're all standing there, me and a couple of coaches, and he runs over and says, "Hey, Venice." We're like, "Yeah, how you doing?" He's like, "It's Schaefer on the carry." He gets
Schaefer with the run.
Picks up 4 yards.
Broke
loose down by Dukes.
So 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 from the 41-yard line. Turned out to be Tyreek Sapp, who's a starting defensive lineman for the Gators. Tyreek Sapp played at St. Thomas Aquinas.
Okay.
He's reaching out to us saying, "Hey, Venice." He goes, "Man, we played you guys we might have been his freshman year or sophomore." He's like, "We played you guys at your place." He said, "I've never played at a more exciting place than for a high school game. It was unbelievable. You had Jumbotron and you had Ford on the carry. Jumbotron, you had a crowd. That was electric. That was unbelievable. And then and your quarterback, he was so tough, and that kind of thing. But a really cool vibe. And of course, we have 2 coaches that actually played on that team. Were there with us, and we're like, "Hey, these 2 guys played against you," and they all had a nice conversation. But that's the kind of thing that, as a Venice football fan, a Venice football alumni myself. You look at it and say, "Man, that's so darn special to see a kid who's at the next level, who is that excited to talk to us about the night that he played us and lost, mind you. They got us 3 other times, but he lost that one. But he's excited to talk about it, and it was fun to hear him reminisce about it and have our guys go over and talk to him and reminisce with him. So
it stood out to him. That's what this place does to people. It stands out. when you play here.
So 5-yard gain by Ford, 15-yard penalty on the face mask, takes it up to the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 Indians. So anyway, so that goes along with the scheduling and everything we just talked about. So look forward to broadcasting all these games this year where and when we can, at home for sure, and we'll keep on doing our best to see if Venice can keep on staying.
Flag.
Just as I was about to finish my thought, there's a flag. Maybe he threw it on me. Guy in the booth's been talking too much. Let's go to commercial. So it's a 10-yard loss. And it'll be probably 1st and 20. 4:17 left on the clock. And everybody wanted to use one thing about the games. I mean, we do a great job. Five and Asper does a great job, filming this stuff with volunteers and interns and girlfriends and you name it. They do a great job. But the graphics you're looking at are phenomenal.
Oh,
this is built for this stuff. I mean,
it's like I'm watching ESPN.
You don't miss anything. I mean, you're watching everything go, and it's just a phenomenal setup.
This is literally better than some college football live streams.
I find myself, and I mean, I'm here at a live football game. I found myself watching it on TV, and I'm the one doing the game.
Yep.
Oh, interception! Nice play,
and a flag on the play.
So we won't put anything down. We'll just keep on talking about the graphics right now.
On the play.
And graphics look fantastic. I mean, we can look at everything. We know exactly where things are. The score is accurate. It's clear. You got. Not only do you have Venice's, you could have just like visitor.
Yep.
But no, we've got Gadsden County's. They got their emblem on there, the whole deal, the logo. It's fantastic. So. Yeah, it's a great shot, and we're in preseason ourselves right now, and we're gonna get a little better every week, and by the way, it's a lot of fun too, and I think people enjoy it. So thank you for everybody who's watching. If you like it, let everybody else know about it, so we can get a lot of people watching.
Absolutely,
we like that for sure.
Absolutely.
So Nixon gets the INT, and that would be number 2. I lost my sheet. That is Stokes on the interception. So first down at the 13-yard line for Gadsden County. 3:51 left in the game. Same tempo. I mean, give them credit. Yep. They're taking their time.
Yep. They run up the middle. Stuff by.
Looks like Hupp got the starters back in again. I think they're want to get it too out of control. And Marsters, Hupp and Marsters.
And you know what? My first thought when I got here was, wow, look at this field. It's once again unbelievable. It's one of the best grass football fields. It's got to be in the state. One of the best.
Well, I can promise you that we've been to many of places that you would think would have great fields, and they just don't exist. They just don't. And you're seeing more and more now. Which again, next year Venice, there's a flag on the play. Next year, Venice will have an artificial turf field. It's sad, but it's part of the growth of sports in high school, in particular, having a multi-purpose field.
Yep.
And the county's like, I know you guys are doing this, but you're getting it. And that's how it's going to be working.
Now, do you know? Are they going to put rubber? Are they putting coconuts shells? What are they doing?
So I was given the information, and so it's the next level up. It's not rubber. It is something. It is sort of an organic something. So it's the best you're going to get. It's going to keep the field the coolest, all that kind of stuff. So, by the way, that was a pass interference penalty against the Indians. So it's a first down for Gadsden County at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I like how we're swapping in our backups and our starters here. This is good.
So yeah, so we'll have that field, but our field, for all these years has been absolutely immaculate for as long as I've been here. I mean, it's the same grass. The grass is even back then. I'm like, the grass it doesn't go away, And
another flag.
And the grounds crew does a phenomenal job.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
They do a phenomenal
Just
job.
great.
To keep it lined and looking good. And even like with all the rain we had with Tropical Storm Debbie, this field could have been, chewing. Not that they were playing on it, but it drained beautifully. The field, I don't think it's had any effect on the field whatsoever, because that kind of rain can make it mushy for a long time, and it just looks fantastic. Even tonight, the field's not even chewed up, so it looks really good. That was a penalty against Gadsden County, so it's 1st and 15 from the 27-yard line. Dougherty in the shotgun. looking to throw, and he's getting rushed. Looks like it was a holding penalty. Ooh, got hit a little low. That was who came up there. Is that Zarkowitz who came up there that time? Or Judson?
I think it might be Kane Judson.
Yeah, I think Judson came in and kind of, as he was jumping to throw, Judson hit him right in the gut.
Absolutely blasted.
So that was an incomplete pass. We have seconds to 15.
And those are you remember those hits.
Yeah.
You're going to remember that.
The next time you're going to throw it, you're going to throw it out of bounds or you're going to duck, one or the other.
Yeah.
Especially when you're down 15 going in with 2 minutes left in the game. Back to throw. Escapes. Ball is incomplete. That's number 6, Crawford.
That was
on the incompletion.
That was good coverage. Our D-line had good pressure.
Yeah, and you can see they're just telling right now. They're telling Ashari Charles to line up and go. And when you're Dougherty, you're rolling away from Ashari because you know he can get there fast. And if you're in a situation like that, you're a D-end, and they're telling you, like, don't worry about the run. Just go and do that. Man, you're sitting there drooling saying, I need 6 sacks. I was 2 and 2, and it's 43 seconds.
Spreading their wide receivers out a little bit more here. Oh,
we've screen pass. Good play set up right here. And that is Davis off to the races. And,
wow.
Breaks the tackle.
Not going
Another
down.
tackle. And that's against the first teamers, guys. And he's down at the 2-yard line. And Drew was the one hustling down there again.
Davis,
so Dougherty to Davis. That is would have been a 73-yard touchdown, but it's only a 71-yard completion.
Tanner Rude tracking him down. Look, that's just impressive. You got your starters in. You're up, what?
We have a flag down there? It looks like it's declined.
We got a flag somewhere. And all the guys are walking down there.
I don't know what this guy's. There's a penalty flag. It must have been against Venice because.
Yeah, everyone's going down. But like I was saying, you got your starters in.
Right.
You're up 15. You got 2 minutes left in the game, and he is still giving 110% effort to stop the touchdown.
He's not. He don't want that happening. That's good.
You don't teach that. That's just you either
got
it or you don't
instinct,
have it.
right?
Yeah.
And that's why he's a starter, and that's why he's got where he's got because he's hustling on every play. You see him hustle on special teams. So.
And as a coach, you would take 11 guys that do that than 11 selfish 5-stars.
You're 100% right. So here we go, 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Here we go. Oh, ball fumbled. Did Venice cover it? Yeah, Venice has got it. That's number 51 for the Indians. That's Aaron Campbell on the recovery.
The junior. And we're going to have an injury timeout here.
Yeah, it's one of the guys who must be cramping again. So fumble recovery by Venice number 51. That is Aaron Campbell. So we got an injured player. We'll take probably our last break of the night, Rahel Francis, and we'll come back and see if the Indians can run out this clock.
Servicing the Charlotte, Sarasota, and Manatee areas for over 19 years. Quality workmanship in residential and commercial site development ensure that what you need is done right the first time. Tri-County Land Development.
We're back, and it's first down handoff to Macho Jones from about the 2-yard line.
It looked like that was a no play.
They're going to give him a. They're going to give him a yard.
Huh.
2nd and 9.
Tackled by Paramore.
I don't think you do anything more except a couple more handoffs.
And Green.
Give Schaefer a chance to run the ball a little bit. And that's our backup quarterback. It's Alex Schaefer. He is athletic. Showed a little bit of that in the playoffs last year with some mop-up duty.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Peacock seems to be confident with him. You know, if he had to come in and play, he seems to be very confident with his abilities. So good to see him getting us a little time. Good to see that you got John Ford III in there running the ball a little bit. So ball got spread around a little bit tonight. So that's good. That's good, especially after the slow start.
Absolutely.
There's Schaefer running a little bit.
There he is.
Face mask.
And
a hard run. Yeah.
Schaefer up the middle.
I'll give him 10 on that one, and the first down. And we'll add 15 to it. So, but like when he runs, it's one of those ones that you put your foot in the ground, and he's not looking to do anything except find the hole and get the yardage.
Yeah, and you need those guys. You definitely need those.
There's something to that. There really is something to it. You know, you got to get, what is happening now?
Hold on.
The face mask happened downfield.
He almost broke his neck. I don't understand.
I don't know. I have no idea what just happened. So I'm going to say it's 2nd and 9. They did the whole thing over again? I have no idea.
We're back to where we started.
I don't know.
I guess that play didn't count. I don't know.
All right, here we go again. Run the same play. Now it's Macho in this one. Takes it up for about 2. And see if they start the clock. And that'll be it. The Indians will have to run any more plays, and that'll be the end of the game. All right, so let's do this. Since we had a long night tonight, a lot of penalties, all kinds of different stuff happened. We're going to wrap it up right now. How's that sound, Francis? You good with that? 34 Indians.
Yep.
19 Jaguars. Final score. I will say this real quick. Jaguars came in here, put up a great fight. I think they're going to be a pretty good football team this year. They're 2A ranks.
Absolutely.
Got some talent. I'll be keeping my eye on them. And good luck to them. And I think the Indians,
they bounced back.
I wouldn't call it terrible. I would say it was sloppy in the first half. Came out, took control of the game, played a much better brand of football in the second half, and that's something to grow with and grow on. And now you play Tampa Bay Tech, and it counts, and we'll see what happens.
Exactly, and like you just said, you get to see what kind of team you are early. Especially in this, you were down. You were down at halftime by what, 2 points, I believe?
Yep, 12-10.
And then you come back in halftime, after halftime, and you just completely dominate.
Right. Yeah, and you saw the kicking game looks good as you hoped. Everything looks really good. So yeah, everything is on course. So with that, my friend, that's your first broadcast. You'll be here with our boy Trey Burton next week. So that's going to be a good opportunity for you. Enjoy it, have fun. I'll be watching.
Perfect.
So it'll be fun there as well. So from my partner Jeff Fletcher tonight. Did I say it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I almost said Fletcher. I'm getting a little punchy tonight with all these penalty flags.
Yeah.
For Jeff Fulcher, I'm John Massoni. Thank you for watching the Vibe and Aspect Media live stream tonight of the Venice High School football game. We'll see you all here next week for the opening kickoff game, Venice Indians versus Tampa Bay Tech. See you then.